And we are back here once again with another episode of the Cloud9 podcast, season 11, episode 13, actually. And this is going to be part one of us concluding talking about the 2024 midseason invitational. And your winner is GenG, actually. They are the 2024 MSI champions. And as per the new MSI rules, outside of double elimination that they introduced in 2023 with that version of MSI, if you win MSI, you actually get an auto first qualifying seed to the World Championship of that preceding year. So that is huge, actually. I'll be honest here, I didn't even know they introduced that into the format, actually. That's really big. And obviously they made it so, like, whoever makes, like, I think top 3 or top 2, depending on which regions that do it, they end up getting the extra seed for their region at the World Championship that preceding year as well. So just want to say, I actually ended up, making a channel update video where I detailed all the plans and all the other YouTube channels that I am currently working on. So please go and subscribe to those, and all of those links will be in the description box below, actually. And make sure, if you are watching this episode of the Cloud9 podcast, make sure if you are a returning viewer or new viewer, hit the like button, obviously. Comment down below if you enjoyed the episode. And make sure if you are a returning viewer or new viewer, then you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. And to talk about the remaining best of fives for the 2024 midseason invitational is Mr. Blanks. And we will be doing a full MSI 2024 recap on Thursday, coming up this week. But after Thursday, I don't know when Summer Split. I'm pretty sure Summer Split starts in a little bit of time, doesn't it? They all start in like June, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about just giving us a break for that Sunday coming up next week, because I remember last year, and this happens every single year. I've did this like every single year. Basically, anything after MSI, summer starts in like 2 weeks, and then there is literally no break until Worlds is over, actually. And even when Worlds is over, it doesn't matter because you're still doing the off-season news too. Like the actual season doesn't really end until like November-ish period or like early December. So, like, I was thinking, like, how about we just take, like, a break on this next Sunday coming up and then just, like, do the, and just start begin for, like, power rankings, not power rank, or it's like, tier list or whatever, that Thursday coming up. Because, I'll be honest with you guys, there's so much league in summer. And now there's going to be the Esports World Cup or whatever Riot's going to do. Actually, it's another event we got to cover, too. So, what's going on, man? How are you doing? You go to League Challenge this week or just regular
Cups? I went to Cups this week. Yeah, I didn't do so well in both of them. The second one was better. The second one was better. It was just, sometimes it's like it comes down to the last thing. Does your opponent have it? And they end up having it. I'm like, that's just great. Overall, records were 2-2 in both Cups. Was it Saturday one? I left after round 4. I was like, yeah, I'm not making top cut. Both of them were top 4s. That's when I was like, if it was top 8, I would have had a chance in the first one. I was like, it's all right. It was
one of them days.
One of those weekends where I'm just like, yep. If I would have switched,
you don't think your mind was in it really?
Saturday, no. Today, maybe. I think what it was, if I switched the decks, if I played the deck I played yesterday, and I probably would have made top cut. It was one of those things where I went blind into a meta I'm not used to. Another is like it's hard to predict when people like switch up decks so quickly. It's like the same thing with me. It's like, okay. It's like and some of it might have been misplaced, some of it might have been, like I had game, but then my opponent found their win con right at the end. I was like, oh fuck, okay. It was like I had one complete stomp where I just blew him out to water. Another one ran out of resources. Like I knew his deck. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, he's playing back belt. Oh, I got this. Boom, GG's. Because like the minute you figure out, oh, when you try to play around something, but you realize, oh, he already got rid of what he needed. That okay, I got this. It was like that. It was once I found the win con, it was just, oh, okay, I could just play freely, knock this out. He's gonna have to pass his turn again. Knocked it. It was I got it. It was good. Went to pre-release, got some good pulls, got some good trades. Overall, it was a good weekend. It was just one of those weekends where I'm like, not like Knicks lost, but Knicks were banged the fuck up. Jalen Brunson broke his hand. I'm like, yeah, we're done. This team's done. They're too banged up. Everybody's rooting against them. I'm like, fuck all those people. Like, fuck Charles Barkley. Fuck there's a bunch of this media personalities. I'm like, fuck them. I'm just like, fuck them. I'm like, fuck them. Just like it was like all the fake fans, fuck them too. It was like.
Well, how does the season go? Because for me, when it comes to traditional sports, I only follow I like the teams that I'm a fan of. How was like the overall season? Was it like rocky, then got good, or got good and then got rocky?
It was rocky, got very good, but the injury started piling up. I was like, oh fuck. And I've never been a fan of Tibbs only because he's one of those, he's a very good coach, but he plays his players a little too long. You're like, but they should be able to be conditioned. Yes, but what happens when you play someone a little too long? You start burning out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like what happens when you play card games for too long? You do something for too long, you burn out. Even when you don't want to admit you burn out, you do burn out. You mentally burn out.
I guess from what I've learned over the years is you just have to find creative ways to make it interesting again. That's what people have said.
Not even creative. It's not even creative ways. Sometimes you just gotta take a break. Some people just don't take a break. That's the issue. It's like, you remember I told you about this. I told you take a break, just take a week off, just do live stream.
About 2 days off.
Because you were ending live streams early because you just didn't have it. I was like, MSK, just take a night off, play a video game, go to sleep. Because you were doing too much, and then you weren't feeling it. And I'm like, and you remember those days where I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I'm just go to sleep. That's what happened. I tell people this, like, because you don't burn out as much as other people do, but when you burn out, I'm seeing those streams where you was there and then you was doing a one-on-one, then you ended that shit in like 5 minutes.
Actually, I'll like to tell you a secret. It's not because I'm burnt out at all. It's actually because, like, if I can't make a genuine, like, connection into the conversation, then I just end it, honestly.
Two of them you were burnt. Two of them you was exhausted.
Yeah.
But there was like a few of them. There was one. Oh my God. I'm like, I could tell within the first 90 seconds, I was like, he's going to end this shit in 10 minutes. I'm like,
well, because it borderlines on like 3 different things. So first one is time zone, because I have to schedule things out in advance because these people have they have your time zone. They got 3 hour ahead time zones. Then if they come on, I always mention you need to have a good mic. This stuff is going out into the world, into like Spotify. People need to be hearing what the hell you're saying, and there was, and then after that, if I'm on and I'm just not feeling the person is really into it, or they're kind of like being, what's that word? Abrasive? Not abrasive. Conservative. So, not as open.
Abrasive too. Abrasive, another one.
Because the point of those one-on-ones is not just for like content, because I can get a lot of episodes out of that. It's to show like this unknown author, comic book creator to like the world. That might be like their first show. I've heard people tell me that was their first show. Like, I don't want someone's like first appearance of a brand, because people sometimes like to give newbies a chance. Like, imagine if that was you and you wanted to buy like an indie comic book and you want to kind of give that person a chance. If that person's not even confident in their own ways, how they speak and how they're like portraying their shit, it's like, well, why should I have you support that person? Also the whole and I get it, sometimes people can't talk properly, like they give like one word answers and shit. I can work with one word answers as long as you give me like something direct, and we can kind of go into that, but some people are giving like one word answers in such like odd fucking ways. Like, I remember one time this guy's no names obviously, but his mic was so bad. I do it one time on stream. Anything after that, I think it just quality's already fucking gone to shit. Throw it out. I asked him I told him, hey man, I can't really hear you properly. He was like, okay, I'll fix it. He was terrible. terrible. Actually,
Was
mic was terrible.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
mean,
dude, this might be. Am I about to show this off to people? I can't even properly hear what the other person's saying.
that's
Remember,
why.
these aren't bad people. These are fine people. But it's like, hey, like if I'm investing into you, the least you can do is give me some good audio. Is that too much to
Yeah,
ask for? You know, because remember, this is an audio source thing. Most people are not watching this visually. Most people are watching
we're
this through your
listening.
mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if someone can't hear you properly, then
I was telling this
it's
YouTube channel,
worthless.
I was telling this YouTube channel, at first I saw it was me, but then I listened to it on my phone. It was crackling. I was like, yo, the audio's crackling. Like, why the audio crackling? Because at first I saw it was on my computer because I have to get a new pair of headphones because once I started to burn out a little bit, I'm like, fuck. Okay. I've had these for like 2 years, two plus years, maybe a little longer. No. 2 years.
Yeah.
I was like, I have to get new headphones. I'm like, oh shit, this shit started to burn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the least any content creator can do is just invest in at least decent audio. That's not even asking too much, dude. Like you could go to fucking Walmart and get like a good $30 headset and a decent mic. Not even you could get like the smaller version of this one that costs like $40. That's decent and can get you far. Honestly, the only reason why I invested into this stuff. It's kind of like the whole car analogy. Like, why would I invest into that lower, cheaper stuff when I just get the better stuff that just lasts way longer? So I just took the bullet and just lasted way longer.
You know why I tell people to start with the cheaper one? Because you start with the cheaper one. Depending on your job, if your job's somewhere it's like you're only making this much amount, you start with the cheaper one. Once you start getting once you start getting better revenue or you're able to save up, you go there. Yeah. And then the second thing I say after that is once you start making money on whatever you're doing, that's when you start getting better equipment. You don't start getting new equipment immediately. You'll burn on right there then. But I was like, yeah.
Like a person sounds like complete shit, and I can't. It's not making a connection. It's more like if there's no inherent thing that I can latch onto for chemistry, then I'm in that shit. I'm not sitting there for like an hour. Then like just burning my just talking and some nonsense. There was someone I probably count on like a few fingers how many times it's happened. Probably happened like 10. Honestly, there was one that was actually completely my fault, but I was so tired from my work shift that day. That wasn't his fault. That was actually my fault. But there'd been like a good man. There was one guy that I never even went live with. He was just such a piece of shit. I'm like, I'm not promoting this guy. He was from Boston, and I was like,
Oh God! No, fuck Boston.
I tried to meet. I met him online. He sounded kind of odd, and I was like, you know what? I'll take a chance. We didn't even go live, but I ended it. He was like, "Are you still gonna have me on the show?" I'm like, "No, you're a piece of shit." I was just told him to say, "You're a piece of shit. You're just an asshole to me. Like I didn't do nothing to you." He was acting like such an asshole, and I was like, "Nope, that ain't happening."
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm not wasting my time helping you if you're being a piece of shit. Fuck that.
Sometimes you gotta do that. I remember earlier where I was playing a guy, I was like, okay, he probably don't fuck with me. Like it's people that be cool with people I'm cool with, but I'm not cool with people they're cool with. It's like, it's like sometimes you can be cool with somebody and not fuck with them. It's like, and that's it's the whole vibe. It's like, remember someone that so you see no he's I remember I was telling someone, no, he's not racist. He just doesn't fuck with me. It's like, I was like, no. It's like, might have been something like that. It might have been something like that. Every time I piss people off and I forget what it was. If it was thinking from brutally, I already try to talk to him. He whatever. Okay, cool. I move on. I don't try to linger, let it linger.
Target players are weird, man. I'll be honest here. I never really got big in community relationships like that. Only just because people are just really weird.
Oh no! Of course they're weird. That's why I was like, all right, cool.
I understand from both points of view. Generally, if someone's new there, then he's not new. Well, no, like how sometimes you like try to come in, not like you, people will try to come into like an established kind of scene.
Yeah,
like that's understandable why they wouldn't inherently be talking because that's how it works for any new person unless you're like a girl. And if you're a girl, well, you just get free fucking pass for anything.
Yeah, This person, he was talking. I think what it was is. I might have said, I might have said something, or it's like, dude, I'm not like the happy, cheerful guy. I'm like more realistic.
Yeah, you're an asshole. Yeah, you piece of shit. Trying to see some motherfuckers' exes and mothers and stepmoms and some people's grandmas.
First of all, the grandma was like is still in her 40s. Like, it wasn't like
What the hell?
yeah, the
Haven't
grandma.
she had
Yeah,
her first kid at like 16? Good lord.
she had her first kid at 18.
Jeez.
18, and then she had her first kid at 18, and then her kid had a kid at.
Hold on. This is Sonia? I
And
know
then,
this lady followed me on
H.
Twitter. She followed me on the show. This is Sonia? Oh
Oh
shit.
shit. Okay.
She looks pretty cute. This is Sonia? Oh wow. She said she was thirst trapping. She looks fine. Women. I'm never gonna understand the women brain in my life. I
Women
won't.
women tend to thirst trap by accident. They be
She said
like,
she was thirst trapping. So I was thinking like, oh, she might like, be a little bit more. No, she looks completely fine. Fucking hell, just woman brain. It's all good,
oh
people.
yeah.
Okay, I guess. But yeah, try to do the best you can with whatever's given to you. I never really made that many personal connections when it came to card games. I was more of a solitaire person that was usually alone. People that I had around me were just really fucking weird and just a bunch of fucking posers, honestly.
Mine are cool,
One
but
of them would just like straight talk shit behind your back, and then people that like just it was so petty. Like people are just not good people to hang around with.
oh
And
no, of
this
course.
is not even like card game player like stereotype. These people just outside of this card game, remove that entirely. They're just not good people. They're just fucking boring asshole pieces of shit for the most
That's
part.
the same reason why I left the YuGiOh team. That YuGiOh team I was on. I was the analytical guy. We were the one testing that. So you know how Pokemon they're people that the people who are always going to regional. It was like I was the guy who was always testing on Dueling Book on Dueling Nexus. I was testing on all those like daily.
Oh
Like
shit.
I
Okay.
get home 2 hours, 3 hours a day, like just testing. Just okay, yo, Chad, yo, we gotta test build Sky Tracker Orcas or build what's COVID hit? COVID was a blessing in disguise because like
Crush card.
motherfucker, yeah too. Motherfuckers got lazy, motherfuckers
Oh god.
and motherfuckers
Oh,
became
the irony of
assholes.
that card because it spreads out. Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, and
No, hold on.
our,
Wait, would it be Crush Card or Eradicator Epidemic Virus?
both because some people got eradicated.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez. Okay.
and guess what? It was in full force. Get it?
Good.
Full force by
Too many of them virus cards. Goddamn.
Yup, full
All right.
force eradicating and it
Before we
crushed a
talk
lot of
about
people's souls.
MSI, I will say something because we're watching a lot of these series live. I'm gonna say this right now. Riot has to do way better job at picking out who's gonna be casting these events, man. Like I like the people. I do. I think they're not bad people at all. I've even met some of them when I went to the LCS. The problem
Yeah,
is like a lot of these people are really, really mismatched in terms of like analytical, play-by-play, color commentating. Like the
okay.
narrative. Remember when we were watching the best of
Yeah,
fives that the day that we did? All they did was keep saying that PSG took BLG to 5 games. Like, just keep in mind, if you were a casual and you just heard that constantly
yeah.
because they kept saying it, you would think PSG actually took them to 5 games as like they're actually beating the shit out of them.
I mean,
That
okay.
never happened.
No, this is the issue. They're
Like,
saying the
oh
truth,
no, shit, man.
but don't.
Why force that narrative? That's not true. Everyone watched the games. We know that's not true.
But
The way that they phrase it, you think like, man, PSG might beat the shit out of them in these games.
the issue is they're telling the truth, but they're lying at the same time. They did go to 5 games. They like PSG and BLG went to 5 games. Yeah, is that a lie?
No.
But the way it's all about context. It's like saying, "Oh, me and the guy, played 3 games." Okay, cool. You didn't realize it was a stomp all 3 games. It wasn't like
Yeah.
it's like, "Oh, PSG and BLG went to 5 games." You didn't realize like all 5 of those games BLG was stomping, and BLG threw 2 of those, or threw 1, and the other one PSG was neck and neck. It was like technically BLG beat them 4 times. Just 1 time counted for PSG. And it's like, that's the context too, because it was like, yeah, because some of the commentators were making it seem like,
Not a single one of them mentioned the context of that series. Like, that's why I always tell James, there's a lot of casual people that'll watch. They'll just kind of just be hearing what Cass was saying and going, okay, well, if you heard that, the amount of times they mention that, you would think like PSG was some actual like legit team that beat BLG fair and square. It's like, no, BLG like actually straight up ran it down. 3 of them losses. Sorry, 2 of the losses that they had.
Yeah.
Everyone saw game 5. They like saying they put them in a coffin and sent them to a cemetery is like
they did. They put them in a complete coffin, rolled that shit out, and like smoked their ashes. They got
you have Dagda there, but they don't have like the other LPL commentators there. They have Atlas there. Atlas is great. I like Atlas a lot. But then you don't have what's his name? Wolf wasn't there. Like, why is Wolf not there for casting GenG T1 games? Like
what they're trying to do is they're trying to move. They're trying to put more LCS people around. It was like, no, what it should be. You get the smartest.
Like at this point, we know LCK and LPL beat the shit out of these people. Like, we know that. There's this year is going to be different. It's not. It's never different. Not at all.
No, it was different this year. There was actual, like, you can say in a sense,
it's G2.
G2 got top 4. Like,
that's the one difference.
That's the one
difference.
Team Liquid got farther than most people thought they was going to be.
Didn't they get like 6th? Right?
6th. I mean, that's better than last year. Where the fuck was
Well, they were the worst team going into Worlds last year. So I mean, I guess.
I would argue BDS, but it's a coin toss between them two shit teams.
Yeah, because like I don't know, the cat outside of like the analyst desk was like all right. The actual casting was just damn near far below what it like once was. Honestly,
because they were mixing personalities. It was like, okay,
like Vedius and Dracos with Dagda. It's like, well, we already have this. Honestly, at the LEC, like we know, like this doesn't really vibe very well. You paired like a few LCK casters with Vedius. It doesn't work out very well. I think Vedius pairs well with the NA casters, which they stopped doing later on as things went on. Laurel and Shocks were great, actually. I thought Emily was good. I thought Jat was really good. But I just didn't like the casting choices that they put in together. I know Zale couldn't go. Zale's dad died, so obviously Zale couldn't be there. Captain Flowers, I don't think was Captain Flowers there? No, he said he was taking the MSI off. I forgot whatever reason he wasn't there. So
it was health reasons. His son. It was something. It was something personal. I remember.
I'll be honest with you guys. I think Raz is just bland.
I think Raz is good when it just comes to LCS. I wouldn't put him on an international stage. Like, I think he's good when it comes to like that American.
Like that Medic is fine. Medic is good.
Okay, my thing is
Like you could have put Rafa on there. Rafa, I thought would have did a pretty decent job at least hyping up the crowd. Honestly, he does those weird motions where he can hype people up. It's kind of cute sometimes when he does it. I don't know if that would have worked internationally yet.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that works for the Chinese crowd. Could you
imagine him saying something extremely like bad and they just flip out on him? Holy shit!
Yeah,
hey man, like Shocks and Laurel just gotta start twerking on some of these.
I don't know about Laurel. Laurel, she got a fat ass. Maybe Shocks though. Like Shocks, yeah.
Gosh, like Kobe's fine. It's just I don't know. So some of the narratives being pushed there was just out of this world bad. Like just bro, the PSG BLG one, like when they were talking about Fnatic, it was like, bro, Fnatic ain't doing shit.
Oh yeah, the Fnatic versus why
are we acting as if like Fnatic's about to do anything?
Oh no. Yeah, it was. Oh, it's the best.
They're like, yeah, Razor can get a good game for what?
No, wasn't the whole Chovy versus Humanoid thing?
Oh, God, I get it. You have to have hype matchups. I understand it. It's a broadcast.
Both of you guys are
Remember how they phrased it? Chovy's the best mid laner in the world. Humanoid's the best laning mid laner in the West. I'm like, that's okay.
Okay, that's
like laning is good. I mean, Chovy lanes very well.
That's like saying, you got Patrick Mahomes versus who's the quarterback that's good, like but that's not like overly like Josh Allen. You got the best overall quarterback versus the best throwing quarterback. I'm like, the fuck? The fuck? What?
Michael, what's up, man?
We doing good, Michael. We doing good. So wait. You
Oh,
gonna hit me with
God.
Patrick Mahomes is the best overall quarterback. Josh Allen has the best QBR. That doesn't mean shit if you don't fucking win. Oh, he won his division 3 times and got washed. Who that sound like? Humanoid.
And I understand, like, because they're in China, and since Riot is, owned by Tencent, just based in China now.
Oh,
like, I get it. Like, they the whole quick shot thing, I don't know, like, if they could be spicier, because didn't feel like they were trying to be, like, spicy or banter it up a little bit. Just felt really just, like, by the numbers, just kind of just to the point. And it's like, well, we're having a broadcast here. You got to kind of, make it a little bit more entertaining. And I get it. Like, Riot punishes people for speaking out on their mind sometimes. So I understand it. But god damn, it's like, fucking hell, man. Ugh. I thought the casting was so weak this time around. Hopefully when it comes to Worlds, they'll fucking pick it up, honestly. But Worlds is obviously bigger, so you have more range of casters there, honestly. Like, Nightmare not being there to cast is just criminal. The guy knows, like, everything about the LPL teams, honestly. Even the fucking worthless ones, like, Up. Like, bro, you watching Up games, you're on crack. I ain't watching that shit. I'll watch, like, one of the games and then not try to slit my throat, actually.
Oh, shit.
All right, so let's start with the matchup. So I predicted, and I was wrong, that G2 would beat T1. That didn't happen.
Yeah,
I did predict... Yeah, and then I said that whoever I thought was going to lose to BLG, that ended up happening.
Everything I said, everything I wanted to happen didn't happen. It went in reverse. I was like, because I said, and I remember saying it, I said, if BLG gets to the finals, just give GenG the. I felt like BLG was the weakest team out of the 3. It was like, fuck, that's me. If BLG this week.
So let's do G2 first, because we'll go G2, T1, and we'll do the finals, okay? Okay, so the G2 thing. So right after G2 lost to T1, and I'll be honest here, this is kind of the thing I was scared of, was that the first time they played very well into them, and then the second time that T1 just kind of figures them out and just beats them. Well, the second latter part of what I just said is what happened. They not only just downloaded them, they systematically actually bent them over and put a fat black dildo inside of them.
Damn.
Specifically with Zeus versus Broken Blade. Like, Zeus, Camille cuts people down because her legs are swords. He actually just ripped him to shreds, honestly. And then you had people I hate this with League fans, especially on Reddit. There are people that'll be like, because after like T1 beat G2, they were like, oh my god, well, they're winning against Top Esports, so it's fraudulent. It's like, fraudulent, it's like Top Esports winning and completely throwing. G2 like beat the shit out of them in those games. That's not fraudulent. Fraudulent would be like if Top Esports were in winning positions in every game and they did what BLG did against PSG. That's throwing. That would be a fraudulent win. We watched the Top Esports G2 games. They beat the shit out of them. That's not a fraud win at all. And people were like, well, their win against Top Esports was a fraud. And that's why they got beaten by T1. I'm like, okay, these are two totally different teams with totally different play styles. And let's not act like Top Esports had a great MSI. They were like, okay, I will give them credit. Top Esports only team to take GenG to 5 games. Yeah. For that game 3, they shouldn't have really won it either, but hey, credit where credit is due. But like the narrative after the weird cringe revisionist history from some of these people is absolutely just stupid. Like we're about to ignore G2 just straight up murdering them on the floor, right?
Were you surprised though? I was surprised when
people were waiting on to hate on G2 all the time. Like people always say, "What? We want a Western team that can fight against the Eastern teams."
That's the same.
One series of that, and they're like, "Oh, well, they were like fraudulent. They were choked. We just watched the games. They just beat the shit out of them."
MSK. That's the same.
I'm not saying Top Esports was bad. I'm not saying that. But like, to completely play revisionist history within like 24 hours, that's insane.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing with the Knicks now. It's like, holy shit. It's like you're just not gonna act like if one of these players was remotely healthier.
We're not going to act like Mickey and Hansama 2v2 them like 5 times in a row in one of them games.
That's what I'm saying. It's like...
No, it's not back-to-back games. They actually straight up, I think, 2v2 the most out of any bot lane in the tournament against another team. Yep. They lost every single 2v2. That's absolutely ridiculous that people would even like make up narratives like that. It's like that's insane. Actually, just be like, hey, you could even use the argument of top esports had a bad day. That's the reason why they lost. That's even fair to say. But to say that like the win is fraudulent, that's idiotic. That is borderline insane. Like you are some bronze retard if you actually think that.
Yeah.
You know? Now, good lord, it's like people act like games didn't happen or some shit. Like we didn't see with our own eyes what happened. Like fucking hell. Well,
exactly.
After we started with G2 T1. T1 and God, they just crushed them, honestly. Like it's one of those things where
I was surprised it was 3-0.
I'm not gonna lie. That was a bummer. I was like, fuck, they couldn't even get like a game. Because then you know what happened? Because the reason why that narrative came up is because Team Liquid got a game off T1. So people were like, well, Team Liquid got a game off against T1. G2 were close to beating them in a best of 5. That's not even close to the same. Team Liquid got one game. Oh, great.
Yeah, now people are trying.
And was actually almost able to beat them.
And
but
then also,
one game means what the fuck?
Did you watch the interview? The interview I sent you about with Mickey X?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I was wait a second.
Because they were trash talking. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, Mickey X said that I think we're the only hope for, Worlds or MSI win in the West. And said, but Team Liquid took a game off T1. I was like, oh, fuck.
This is how you know NA fans are retarded. So G2 is quite literally, Faker had to literally save them from losing to G2. It quite literally was all on Faker to do that for them. If G2 doesn't mess up their macro on that small frame of the game, G2 probably walk away with that series. And Team Liquid, quite literally, got ass destroyed by top esports. Let's not forget that. They got just broken apart. Then Team Liquid go and face Fnatic. Okay, obviously Fnatic was not good after they lost to GenG. Their brains completely fell apart, and Team Liquid beat them fair and square. They pretty much just torched them, honestly. But then Team Liquid played against T1, and I'll be honest here, you never had a fucking feeling Team Liquid are winning that series. But at least against G2, you're thinking can they actually do this again? That's how you can tell there's no difference. But that's how you can tell there's not like an actual NA EU thing. Specifically when it comes to these two teams, people actually thought G2 could beat T1. No one thought Team Liquid beating T1. I'm saying I didn't think that.
People took it as a win that Team Liquid took a game off.
How is that the same? How is that the same? People actually legitimately thought. I thought G2 could beat T1. After the last series, you're like, there's hope here. There's no one on this planet that thought Team Liquid would beat T1 at all. Them getting a game is didn't even matter. Game 4, they actually just.
The only person that actually thought that Team Liquid could beat T1 is Steve.
Always Steve. Good old Steve. Oh, remember that they showed the percentages. Remember, it was 10% Team Liquid. The other percent was T1. God, that's probably Liquid. That's probably the Steve and some of the fucking people that he hired.
Steve, that one streamer, those 1 or 2 streamers that voted for Team Liquid.
Oh, that girl that they used for videos. I forgot her name.
Yeah, her. Yeah. Maybe disguised toast to Jet, or whoever voted for Team Liquid in the finals against FlyQuest probably also voted for Team Liquid versus T1. It was Team Liquid could do it.
People say, NA can beat NA better than EU. All right, I'm not some EU dick sucker, obviously, but Caps, it was single-handedly better than every single person on Team Liquid. He actually made a huge difference in these games.
Oh my god, the comment
Mickey X to Core JJ. Come on, Mickey X to Core JJ right now. That's
dude, there's people in the comment section saying, APA was able to take a game off Faker, Caps was. I was like,
Caps took 2 games off of them. And was actually ahead of them in the series.
I'm not doing this with these people. These oh my god! I was like,
God, man. Oh, fuck. It's the same thing with the whole NRG thing. I asked someone, I found Reddit, did you pick NRG to beat G2? No, I didn't. Then you had no faith in them winning.
Nobody had faith. I'm not gonna lie.
It was considered an upset that they won. That's what an upset is. It was considered an upset they would win because they were the underdog going in.
If you asked the NRG player, they probably didn't think they could. Maybe Palafox.
Roman showed the scrim records. They beat them it was 20-9 or some shit.
Yeah, 20-9. But the 9 games that they won were the same games that happened out on at the tables. That was the
Okay.
thing. That was the thing. It was like it the games that Energy won, they were close. Or they were like, okay, G2 messed up somewhere and then Energy came back. Like, but the game Energy lost, they were they said it was one game where
At least it wasn't like Mad like man.
no, Battle Lions script. They said Battle Lions was losing in 17 minutes. They said
Oh
it
no!
was
Did you see the reflections interview part with Thorin? I'll tell you the part.
yeah
Basically, Carsey said they didn't win a single scrim set the entire year. So a scrim
yeah
set, who doesn't know, is you play three blocks of best of fives
yeah
against one team. So that means I can't even count how many times they probably like. I can't like count cancel scrims. Keep in mind, from January all the way until Worlds, until like whenever they're out of Worlds,
yeah
they didn't win a single scrim block, and that team somehow won a split and then went to MSI as the first seed.
yeah
That's how terrible Europe is. A team that
yeah
never won a single scrim set all
yeah.
year.
They
That's
said
bad. That's
they
really
said
bad.
they said the Battle Lions script against T1. They said the game didn't last 20 minutes. That's when they lost 16-47. They said that's about
That's
the
just them
average.
all year. That's
They
just them
said
the
that
entire year. Yeah.
they said that was a little bit over average because they said they will last about 17 and a half to 18 minutes before they would either concede or like them losing 16-47 was like, oh, okay. Yeah, because sometimes they would get the T1 would get the Rift Arrow, crack the first tower or crack the mid tower, and then they team fight. Battle Lions lose, the game be over in 16 minutes. You're like, wait a second. What? Yeah, and then they said, because Battle Lions script T1, they script that GenG.
Yeah, they usually scrim.
BLG?
T1 are generally more easier on scrimming the Western teams, but like they're not.
But
You can tell
T,
they don't take that shit seriously.
T,
There's no way.
That was the thing. A lot of was it the Korean casters were saying T1 were picking comfort picks and still beating Mad Lions in under 20 minutes. I was like, because you think about it, there was a fucking not Gooby Yusi was playing Varus Ash. Carsey's out here. Carsey and Hillsinger. Yeah.
They played Zion Rakan against it and just
it was getting fucked. I felt bad for El Yoria. El Yoria, I don't know why they kept this is I remember he played a Bell Vested to Sutton. When I say the gap between him and Older was like as wide as Adriatic was like 5 black guys. It was disgusting. And you're looking at it and you start breaking that down. All the Western teams. It was like T1 was the only team apparently who didn't mind scrimming Western teams. They were like BLG did 1-2, JDG. They said I think they said they invited G2. Like the only team that people wanted to scrim for the West was G2 because they felt like that. I think GenG scrimming against Cloud9 and they said that was a fucking gap.
You remember when one of the I think it was 369 or because he was I'm pretty sure it was him because last week I mentioned I know the player's name. He mentioned the Western teams are doing so much better in scrims. I'm like, who said that lie? Someone capping. Someone is either putting some hopium crack out there.
It was this year because I know last year he wasn't saying that. He was saying, "Oh, they play well." You know what that means, right? That's what they play well for their.
People was like, "Yeah, 369 noticed me." It's like, bro, he don't know you from a fly in the wall. You ain't shit to him.
You probably a white dude with black hair. He don't know you are. I'm sorry. It's like when Jesse. It's like when Jesse comes, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna finally take down Faker." Faker's like, "Oh, you're the guy I beat 5 times already." I was like, or 10 times already, 9 times at that point, and then Faker beats you again. Like it's like Jesse is, and you start looking at that, you're like, "Damn, this buff Jesse's just 0-10." He's like, "I'll finally beat Faker." It's like you take one game off Faker, Has Justin ever taken a game off Faker?
You know who has? Caps. Caps also beaten him in best of series, actually.
Caps. You know the fucked up part about APA got more
Even
wins against
Humanoid beat Faker. Remember in 2022, they beat him in at least one
Yeah.
game. Humanoid at least beat them once, you know?
You know the fucked up part about it? APA, I think APA might have more wins against Faker than Justin does.
That is true.
Shit. God. And that's the sad part because now people are saying
who he as a mid laner had a win over Faker. A single win.
And Justin's supposed to be this goated mid laner for it. And then he doesn't have oh my god. Beardsley doesn't have a win over Faker.
Yeah, he couldn't buy that on his best day, honestly.
Yeah, nah, he was playing.
You got torched by him every single time they played. It's funny as hell.
And you look at the Western teams. It's like G2 or bust. It's like when it comes down to
that's why I wanted to go into a G2 is because since G2 were the only hope for the West, people like get the fuck out of here. Team ain't no hope for anybody. How do they get better though? Like everything they prepped for, they had the almost chance to beat T1 when they were at they were playing like not so good. Then T1 got a little bit stronger and they beat them, and it's like this is what's really confusing is since there's nobody to challenge them in Europe, how can they possibly get even better than what they are right now?
Boot camp. Anytime there's no.
Did they not boot camp from this for this tournament? I don't know if they did.
That's how they got stronger. That's how they knew how to.
But you would think if they're like Fnatic had at least a decently competitive roster, maybe it's like just another decently competitive roster.
I'm gonna tell you why Fnatic doesn't work.
No, not Fnatic, because back in the day when there was like that other team that could challenge them, was Fnatic, it made them perform a lot better because at least they would like have some of their mistakes punished. They have none of their mistakes punished in Europe, and then go ahead.
Back in the day, did they allow teams to be together for at least 3 splits before they try to get rid of somebody?
That was a long time ago. Usually teams would last a lot longer together than what they do now.
Because think about it. They got rid of Trimby. They was like, oh, one split, they just got rid of Trimby. Trimby might have been the reason why no, it didn't work. Or maybe it was just your ADC. He just wasn't good. Maybe you guys ever thought about that?
You can't make Noah.
That's what I'm saying. What if Trimby wasn't the problem? What if it was Noah?
I never thought Trimby was the problem. At Worlds, people could have saw that.
I'm not saying you, but I'm saying these casters trying to say, "Oh, Trimby just couldn't work with Noah." What if Noah could work with him? What if Noah
doesn't work with anybody? Noah can't even work with Jun, as someone who speaks his own language.
That's what I'm saying. But then also, where we take. But not we, but the Western, these casters like, oh, these Korean players are all better. The ones that are on the actual main stage. Like there are some players who come over here who are great.
Yeah, you have some diamonds in the rough.
Berserker.
The diamonds in the road, whatever the fucking saying is.
You know what I'm saying? You had it direct first.
Like sometimes you are gonna find the players that are good enough, but they can't be on LCK teams because they already have like a better player than that player, or spots are already concerned.
You will put Berserker over Gooby UC, but you might put him over somebody that's on like Quad Dog or fucking
It's basically the logic of like spots are already taken up by someone better, but this guy's really good. He can go somewhere else. Like he could get a spot. The issue here is back when G2 could perform at international events and get a little bit further than what they do now, they had like at least maybe a Fnatic or maybe another fringe third team that can challenge them a little bit. They have no one that can challenge them. I said this going into the year 2, and I said this in the past splits they won. Nobody punishes their mistakes to the point, even a little bit, even if they had a little bit of punishment, they could get a better understanding of how to kind of work with it. They have none of that. They toy with teams. How about they're in? They could like win a final and get another trophy, and they're concerned with getting pentakills. That's how much they disrespect these teams.
Yeah.
I don't even this. But the problem here is there's nobody challenging them. That's why they can't get past T1 now. The reason why they got past SKT before back in the day, because there was at least a Fnatic team or an Origin team that could challenge them, make them play a lot better and stronger. They have none of that now. Like Carmine Core, get the fuck out of here. Carmine ain't doing shit.
Core beats up. It's like because G2 at that point G2 don't take him seriously.
Warren mentioned Ro, but it's like Ro can't even win 4 games in 3 weeks. Ro ain't shit.
Fuck up. Ro can't win 4 games in 2 splits. Fuck up, let alone 3 weeks. You tell me within 6 weeks of gameplay, you only win 4 games? No fuck. Who are you, the Detroit fucking Lions back in the day? Who are you, the goddamn Carolina Panthers?
Yeah.
You tell me if you told me that you play 3 games a week and you only you can only win 4 games between the 6 weeks of gameplay, you only win 4 games out of that's 18 games. You only win 4? Everybody gotta go. Fuck that. After that second split, no, you trash. It's like
this thing is like, what can they do? Like they basically have to like shadow box themselves in order to improve because they win all the scrims, they win all the stage games for the most part. There's a few games dropped here and there. They win all the splits.
They gotta make it interesting by just imagine G2 went 18-0 between both splits. You know how bored that would be? Be like, okay, G2 wins again. It'd be every G2 fan be happy, but
debatably, domestically, this is not saying the other past iterations of great European teams aren't as good as this one. But
think about this: G2 lost some winnable games just to give Fnatic a chance, just for the Fnatic to throw. Ain't that a bitch? Like,
what? How else? What else can they do? They have the best Western coaching staff. I think Dylan's great. What else can they do? They shadow box themselves. They win everything. There's no other team to challenge them unless.
How about this? Leave yank to somebody and then pick up a shit juggler and see how that works. I don't know.
The thing is, maybe you take Photon and Cardzi off Vitality, you put them on Fnatic. Maybe that works. I don't fucking know, honestly.
No. I would take. Oh fuck!
Just take BDS's team and swap it with Fnatic. We get the same shit.
You get the same shit, and BDS just gonna get fucking. You saw Fnatic was back. BDS get obliterated.
BDS isn't good. They can't challenge for anything.
We saw BDS last year with who's their fucking ADC? I'm Crowdy.
Crowdy.
Crowdy, I'm this big, bad, tough motherfucking LEC. You get to the goddamn international, this guy was like a little pussycat hiding behind the damn trash can. I was like, nigga, passive as shit. Nigga was passive. Didn't want to do nothing. He was afraid of auto. He was afraid to attack. He afraid to lane. I was like, yo, what the fuck? This motherfucker was talking all this shit. And then get some Korean and Chinese. This motherfucker act like he don't know how to play League. I'm like, man, get rid of this trash ass team. BDS trash. And then you replace him.
What else can I can't even really blame them. It's like, well, I mean, to be fair, T1 even though T1 looked a little weaker this tournament with certain things, they won pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
Pretty much destroyed them. All things considered.
The only thing you can do is
just throw G2 into the LCK. That's all you gotta do.
I don't know about that. No, what you do?
You can't get better practice here. There's really nothing else you can do.
You just have a scrim about a week before the season starts. You have a scrim in Korea. You just have them stay with whoever they can in Korea. Scrim over there. Just scrim. Because each week you play every other day you play a best of 5. Not a best of 3, a best of 5 versus every team in the LCK. See what they do to make your players better.
Like someone said, more international events. I don't know. I mean,
international events ain't gonna.
International events only help a little bit because you only have them
only helps you get money. That only helps you get money. And I'm mainly talking about G2. You gotta go do what you do. What you do is when you get a chance, or every other day, go. Start with the best team, or you can start with the worst team and move up. Like G2 versus DRX, the G2 versus FearX. Every other day, you play against those teams, and you figure out where the bar is. How, what it is you. If you can't 3-0 a DRX, okay, what do we need to work to beat this team?
Yeah.
To the point, and then once you get past those lower 5 teams, all right, now you get to a damn one. All right, cool. Showmaker versus and you can stream it if you want to stream it.
Oh no, I see what you're saying. You're because like the LCK
That's
teams or like the Asian teams that aren't like in the tournament, they'll scrim. We know that the team scrim. So like what you're saying is like find out how well they stack up against like the individual LCK
scrim
teams.
against the 8 teams that are not in the playoffs.
Tournament. Yeah,
the tournament. Scrim against those 8 teams. Like if T1 wants to scrim against you, go ahead. If GenG wants to scrim against you, if they want to, like see how far of a gap Caps is with Chovy. In the one of those closes where Chovy's still better, but Caps could compete with him to a point where, okay, now you gotta start, okay, who's your strongest piece on this team? Who's the weakest, and how do we make them stronger? And if we can't make them stronger, who do we replace them with? You gotta start breaking it down because it's like G2 is damn near perfect, but we gotta figure out what they need to do because at this point,
we do what you said earlier. They might have to break apart the team and put the better pieces on other teams.
That's what I'm saying. You might
have to do so bad. That'd be so bad, and that might make things competitive. Maybe might.
That's what I'm saying. Keep Caps and Mickey X and whoever other person on G2. Swap out a Carly and a Hasama or whoever. Figure out what kind of playstyle Hasama works with and who works with that playstyle support wise there. Swap them out with there. Swap Yike out with El Yoria. See, like let's start mixing around teams. Or you can just take all 4 players that Caps, put them on other teams, but don't Targamas on fucking G2. We already had that. We don't need that again.
Caps made Targamas win his only title ever.
That's what I'm saying. Take a Photon from Vitality. Take an El Yoria from Mad Lions. Make a Frankenstein team with G2. Take the Cardinals on Vitality. Who's another good ADC that we could take? Take Ice from BDS and take Judd for Fnatic and put those on G2 and see how that can work. Because at that point, we got to. At this point, G2 is just too damn good. This is what I hope G2 does in the summer split. Go 9-0. Fuck these other teams to the point of non-existent. Do not give Fnatic any more hope because Fnatic thought they had a glimmer of hope, and then you 3-0 them? You 3-0 them?
Yeah, they gave them that really, really horrible. Remember that Poppy draft that they had?
Yeah.
Where they had, that was a really bad draft from G2. Then they played them against the best in the best of threes. They played them twice, right?
And 2-0 them.
Yeah, no, sorry. They played them once in the best of threes in the finals and just savage.
And you 2-0 them? Like Fnatic was like, "Oh, we're gonna beat G2. We're stronger than G2." And G2 clapped the fuck at it.
Because like the problem that you mentioned, the biggest problem with the LEC is the managing of the teams. These teams just don't work. First of all, the GMing is terrible. None of these teams can even challenge G2 because all these teams are mismatched with like really terrible players with play styles that do not match up. Why in the goddamn hell is upset with Targamas?
Yeah.
How does that make sense to anyone?
Targamas still in the damn league, but that's all another question.
They're having a waiting room for that other kid that they want.
Targamas
is going to get another whole fucking year in the LEC.
Okay. That's me. He's just a player, so that's me. The team's taking. Okay, that's what they're doing. They're taking at this point. Okay,
but this is how KC fans think. Miraculously, when they get that new kid, he's gonna play with Targamas and everything's gonna be better. It's like, that's
not how shit works. Like, it was the same thing with Caitlin Clark. Indiana Fever is gonna finally be good. Indiana Fever was shit last year. That's why they got the number 1 pick. You think they're going to be good with this all-pro point guard from the college? That's not how shit works. She's a polarized player, cute too. I ain't gonna lie, but it don't work like that. It's like I want G2 to go down and obliterate all these teams. Don't give no team no hope.
Yeah, remember when they gave BDS that help? Remember BDS lost to them, beat every single other team, and then when they faced against G2 again, they got clocked.
Think about it. Think about Vitality finally had a chance to be number one, and they choked. I'm like, God damn it! You beat G2 just to lose to Carbon Corp. What the fuck? You just sit there.
These make no sense.
Yeah. How do you beat the brakes off G2? Get your brakes beaten off by this. It's like, how do you beat the best team and lose to the worst team? It's like, is Vitality just the NRG of LEC? At this point, you can beat all the good teams, but when it comes to the shit teams, you forget how to play. If Photon's the only one that's actually good, I feel bad for him. Like, if I was Photon, I would just go back to Korea and play there. Like, fuck. It's like shit. Or no. You know what? If they no, they can't because what was it? The import rules. I'll just take all 5 of the Korean players there, and I'll put Peach, who's the juggler, Photon, Icy Judd, and if they got a Korean mid laner, I'll put them and see if they can challenge. Let's see if 5 Koreans in LEC can challenge G2.
5 Koreans in Europe. Wouldn't that be something? Holy fuck.
See if they can challenge G2 because that might be the only shit. Oh, fuck.
Because that's the conclusion that I came to when I was thinking about G2 before the show was like, they already do everything right. They have a good coaching staff that understands the metas. They have the best. They have arguably top 4 players in all the positions.
Yeah.
They're clutch. Okay. They win all the splits. Okay.
Got the leadership from Captain Mickey, who been there, who won. Both of them won MSI, right?
They're the players that won MSI and got to World Finals.
Yeah.
I've been to World Finals, twice? One on Fnatic and also one on G2.
G2, Mickey X been there, finals. Hassan's been, he won a couple of splits before he got to G2 as well as Broken Blade. He been the world. Yikes, the rookies finally getting good. They're finally trusting him with certain picks. Him and Cap's synergy is still a little weird, but you can tell it's working out depending on what comp they pick. Sometimes the comp works, and sometimes like you guys pick 2 champions that just don't clash well. But it's like, okay, the LEC got to find something because
they won all the scrims.
Yeah, they got.
They won all the stage games because the problem that they had in 2023 was that their dominant scrim performance wasn't translating properly to stage. Okay, they fixed that.
Yeah,
they just fixed all their issues. How can you improve? The only way that they can improve is that there would have to be another competitive team that can challenge them, and there just kind of isn't at this point in time.
Yeah, because
they already do everything good from everything from a structural standpoint. They already do good. They can't do better than what they're already doing because they already do it good enough and better.
I'm gonna tell you this summer ain't gonna be no different. I don't see no team competing with it. People say, "Oh, Chroma Corp." Closer's only one
Closer
person.
has not looked good in a while, honestly.
If you would have had Armadog on the team, and then you got who's the top laner? Who's the top laner?
Kana.
It's like
he's not been good since T1.
Yeah,
like that's how Europe is. Everyone, let's go on to T1 versus BLG. So this happened with T1 last MSI with the whole Nautilus mid pick in those series. I always say this: you just can't really pick stuff like that because when you're picking stuff like that, and you put it on the wrong player, you kind of just give away a game there, honestly. And it was game 3. The game 3, they gave Faker Zac. And I'm thinking to myself, why is Faker on? Faker does not play that stuff very well. If you're going to give that stuff to any of the players, you need to give it to Keria or Zeus. Why is Zeus not on Zac and Faker's not on YuGiOh? I know Faker can play YuGiOh better than Zeus can. I know that.
I'm going to say that too, but why?
Like Keria, we know plays that shit. He plays anything weird.
Yeah,
very
my thing is, why is Zac being played at all? That wasn't a comp for Zac.
But the thing is, like, this is T1's last series to get to GenG. Keep in mind context here. T1 were 1 game away from making this an all-Korean finals in China for this MSI. We almost had a GenG T1 rematch in China.
That would have been better. That would have been better.
I'm going to shut up all the Chinese fans on the stage. He made that place like a library, actually, today. So like that's my problem is like I don't think T1's bad. I do think T1 are a top 3, top 2 team in the world. I do. But please stop giving Faker utility. He's not good at that stuff.
Not even that. Sometimes their drafting choices just be like, what
the back mid play was terrible. I was like, bro, if you told Faker he was the GOAT and you showed them that game, people think like this guy is terrible, honestly.
Yeah,
why is he playing
either terrible or he washed. that's
like remember last year, they were so close to beating JDG. They picked him Nautilus mid.
It's you know why? Because that was the same thing where
that was a different coach. That wasn't Coma last year. Coma is much smarter as a coach. He's won Worlds. He's won everything almost Faker's career.
You know why? Because they say he's
best player on Zach.
You know why? Because they say they saw another person play. Cat. You saw Cat play. And Cat looked good on it.
Like, why? Like, you can't tell me that fucking Faker can't play. Let's swap them out. Like, I know Faker can play YuGiOh better than Zeus can, and we've seen Zeus play Zach. He looks very good on it. I don't know if that was a miscommunication in the draft, because you can't give those games over. That was the only game of the series that was a complete stomp. Every single other game was pretty back and forth for the most part, unless one of the teams just got completely outscaled. Every other game was pretty much back and forth. And keep in mind, T1 and BLG has had their number for a little bit there because their play style is just a little bit more stronger at what they're trying to do. And this is even worse for them if you look at it. They lost last year to YuGiOh, and now this year they lost both times tonight. And I'm not saying T1 are that much weaker than them when we look at all the this past best of 5. But it's all down to that game 3. You can't give those kind of games over in a series like that close. You just can't. Because that's one of the games where you're thinking to yourself, if I didn't do that and I win that game, I could probably win this whole series. Yeah. Why is Faker on Zach mid blows my mind. He's just not good at that stuff. He's not good at playing unconventional shit mid. They have a player who can carry a place Callista support on the international stage. He's like, I could be the ADC too. Huh? When we already have an ADC, I could be it too. Cool.
Yeah.
What? He just makes it work. I just don't get it, honestly. Like, remember in Game 5, he outplayed Knight with a Talia, and he baited him in to knock him up. It's like, he can still play very well. You just need to give him the stuff that he's good at to play. So that's my thing. The T1 players, they're all shaking up. They're pretty heartbroken. They lost to the fucking same team 3 times in a row. Also, they're 3-1 because they beat BLG at Worlds. But it's just, it's not that they're worse. It's not that they're better. It's just, it happens when you have 2 really close teams.
I'm not gonna say it was 2 close teams. I think this, and I saw a video of Faker. I don't think this is their meta. Their champions.
They never lane swapped either. Did they lane swap the entire? I think they did.
They didn't like lane swapping. That was they like just.
They like standard 5v5.
Yeah, that's why when G2 was doing that, it was like, all right, cool. When G2, don't forget with G2, they weren't lane swapping as much in that 3-0 sweep.
They figured them out. Yeah, you couldn't do it against their draft. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why T1 didn't like playing like that. They didn't like to play. They were counting what G2 was doing, and they didn't like that. But they fuck it. It's like, if we go to win, we're gonna have to do it. It's like, all right, he did it, and then it was like, I could tell T1 was at that point just defeated. It was like, all right.
Yeah, imagine that. Like, imagine a meta where it's not even theirs, and they are literally 1 game away from a finals appearance.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not that they're not even bad. It's just more like when a certain meta is not for a team, then you're going to see the stuff happen. That's just how it really is. I mean, I don't think anyone should watch that series and go, this team is bad. Because that's the thing is, when you match up teams this good against each other, first of all, that's how sports work. One of them has to win, right?
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. You take T1, you put them in the field. Like, this was an analogy I could give. T1, outside of BLG, GenG, against the field of the entire tournament, I'm pretty sure everyone just takes T1. So we know by that alone, we wouldn't think they're a bad team. It's just the only other thing that I could say about T1 this event was like Faker's laning phase was pretty weak, but other than that, I think everyone else played fine for the most part. There's slight underperformances in the first BLG series, not this one coming around. They played a lot better this time around, but that's just pretty much it. I don't understand why they keep. It's 2 back-to-back tournaments for MSI that they give Faker that unconventional shit, and he just doesn't know how to play it very well. Don't get it. It's just
you try to
horrible
counter
drafting.
something that you, yeah, sometimes you try to do a build and then you get fucked for it. It's like you got to do something different. And it's like if they think about it, they already
Yeah, it feels like they're forcing different when they don't need to. They can play standard fine. They
but
play
they play
actually.
standard and they still lose. It's like you got to do something to trick off BLG. If BLG still finds it out, it's like
Yeah.
so it's like today where it's like when you have a matchup in your favor, but that person just knows how to outplay you in your own matchup. That's what happened. It was like BLG know how to outplay them. And you're like, fuck. It's like, and you're just sitting there. You're like,
that's what happens when certain teams just match up very well into each other. It's just it looks bad from the team that loses, but you're thinking like if this team just matches up very well, and people factor in. People thought BLG were better going in anyway, so that them losing shouldn't be a surprise if you predicted BLG to get to the finals. That's pretty rare too.
But it's the way they lose. It's like shit. It's not. If it was, I'm not gonna lie. If it was a 3-0, it convincing. All right, cool. BLG was just better. Now it's 3-2.
Yeah, like last year when it happened, that was like, oh, okay, they're just better.
When you lose this, when you lose a close one, there's a lot more questions than a 3-0. A 3-0 is like, all right, Dan, they just beat you. They was better. It was
like is it like they're not agreeing on how to play out the game? Because the biggest problems that I saw with them this tournament, outside of Faker's laning phase, is like it felt like when they could do certain things that they know they were good at, they didn't do it as quick enough or often.
Yeah,
maybe there was some sort of disconnect. Maybe they didn't agree on like what they should have did in that moment. Because there's moments where Owner is really strong and he could make a play happen, but then they don't play towards that at all. But we've seen them do it before. When Owner is ahead, he quite just takes over the game for the most part. Like, Owner played better than Jun this whole event, honestly.
Yeah.
You know? Like, who was better? Jun didn't really have a good event at all, honestly. I mean, he played good against PSG, but, you know.
I mean, that's PSG.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, T1 finished third on the event. And people thought they were a top 3 team coming into the tournament anyway. So, I mean, they kind of finished where people thought they would. People thought it was going to be a BLG GenG finals. And I want to point that out, too. Very rare. This is, I think, the only time this ever happened. When anyone has a preview of the finals in League, this is probably, I think, the first time ever that's happened. Most times, when it's a preview of the finals, it never happens. And we got to see BLG GenG twice, actually.
Yep.
And going to the finals today, yeah, GenG quite just. BLG against any other team wins. Against it just looks so. My God, that's so frustrating that you know you're really good, you know you're not bad. And
it's the triangle form. It's the triangle thing. The only team that could beat GenG, honestly, straight up, if they tried, is T1. T1 like is 50-50.
And Top Esports that brought them to 5 games is already out because G2 beat them.
Yep, and then GenG beats BLG, but BLG beats T1. It's a triangle thing. It's like
yeah, like today, like most of the team, Lehens picked Blitzcrank and was like, "I'll just beat LeBron James. I'll just start dunking on people." Okay, apparently he just wants to play good League of Legends now. I'll say Pace and Lehens came in as the more weakest. I think one of the weaker Asian bot lanes, and they stepped up. Like they stepped up. They were the weakest part of the team, and they played well. Like Pace, I think, had the most kills for an international finals, best of series ever. He was like 27 kills. Like, bruh. Like the only person that I think consistently showed up for BLG at the event was Ben. I would say Ben it's just not much you can get. My ninja Ben a team. Get my boy some team. He can do it. That guy looks like he's 30, honestly. That guy is so big. But I think Jun didn't have that good of a tournament when they faced off against the better teams. I think it's hard to say Knight underperformed if he's losing to Chovy. It's like, did he really underperform? It's like, yeah, he underperformed to Chovy, but everyone else he played like relatively good against, honestly. Like, it's hard to say that this team is bad when they lost to the team that won the event. What are these weird triangles are doing? That's why I hate YuGiOh triangle formats. I need a square. Give me a square. Give me another team in there. You know what we didn't see? We never saw G2 against BLG or GenG this tournament. I'll be honest, it wouldn't have mattered. They would have lost. GenG's 4-0. They won every series. They won every one of them. They finished what? 3 against Fnatic, 3 against Top Esports, 3 against BLG twice. So that's what,
Yeah.
3 times 4, 12.
Yep.
And then they lost 2 games to Top and 1 game to BLG apiece. They went 12-4 in 4 best of 5s. Wow. Okay. But yeah, the finals was like I thought this was gonna pan out like the BLG T1 rematch. I thought it was gonna be like a complete like just straight up back and forth. I'll be honest here, they kind of just handily destroyed them. They like systematically ripped them apart. Especially that YuGiOh Chovy game. Oh my god, bro! It's like, why does Chovy keep getting YuGiOh? Take YuGiOh and Corky away from that man. He just cracked, honestly. And people say LPL is a one-team region. What does this one-team region mean that keeps coming around? I know the West ain't talking about one-team regions. None of our teams are beating BLG. Not a single one of them it lights a candle to a BLG. Team Liquid, the best team from the LCS, quotations, got clobbered by Top Esports so hard the jungler forgot how to jungle properly.
Yep.
I know I know LCS ain't talking about no one-team region. None of you can light a candle. Like, Team Liquid ain't lighting a candle to like FPX, for being honest here, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, GenG, they finally won their first international event. Chovy gets his first international title. GenG are auto-qualified for Worlds. I wonder what GenG get for winning the event. Hopefully we get an icon, honestly. That'd be kind of cool to get.
You probably won't because it's MSI. Like I said, no one they don't write.
Well, they retired it this year. I don't know if they'll I don't know what they're gonna give them for winning, honestly.
You got an invitation to World. That's it. I'm
that matters. That's World. When people say World's all that matters, getting to their result, you know. Well, they got that. Golden Road. And this thing is outside of T1, maybe Hanwha Life. The only team that plays GenG well is just randomly KT and DK. Yeah. Those are the only teams that I don't know how they just drop Sirius to KT. It's just so weird how that works.
It's like
they just drop the most random fucking team. But I get it. It's how this thing kind of works, though. Like DK always plays them close. That happens. Like maybe KT win the split, actually.
Nah, KT ain't win no split. KT can't even get past Hanwha Life.
KT hasn't beaten T1 in like 50 years. They need to start with that first.
KT could be GenG, but then lose to the teams that GenG beats. It's like, what the fuck is this? That's a square. That's a square. Because think about Hanwha Life.
Now we need a square.
Hanwha Life could sometimes beat T1. T1, if they choose, can beat GenG, but they lose to them. GenG, think about this. GenG beats T1. T1 beats Hanwha Life. Hanwha Life beats KT, but KT beats GenG. That's the square. And
we got our square. We got it.
And then KT is just there, just getting like fucked by everybody else. Like everybody on top. And then they get
a hexagon, right?
No, Pentagon.
Pentagon, right? Yeah, because you get KT beats DK, but DK also plays very well into GenG.
But then they get fisted by the other two. It's like, yep.
And then Kwangdong
takes the game off somebody.
Kwangdong's not really in this Pentagon. They're just there.
The fucking thing about it is, it's Fear. No, not Fear X. Live Sandbox, the one that can take T1 to 3. And then KT's like, oh, we can finally. And then KT be the next team after that faces T1, and the T1 just 2-0s. And you're like, wait a second. How did Live Sandbox take them to 3? Or is it Live Sandbox or no?
No, it's Fear X. It's the same thing.
Fear X.
Fear X can take a playoff team to almost knocking them out to losing to DRX.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. In the 2-0, it's like think about this. Like T1 would take a bottom team to 3. I was like, Brian would take him to 3 games, and then KT.
Did you see that post that Law Esports put out? There was one today where they posted a picture of Faker who looked like he was getting some head.
Wait a second. It's probably still not there now.
There's Twitter. No way. No, fucking hell. Let me see if I can find it. Because it was when GenG, it was announced that GenG won. They said, welcome to Worlds. Oh, God. I'm not trying to go on my search history. I'm like, bro.
Oh, my God. Did you see the post by Shocks? He said, "I lean on your wall. What you doing?" I'm like,
oh my god, no, Shocks, don't do that.
Shocks, don't do that. You know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give me some out now, man. I'm gonna shut up. Let me.
This morning, what happened? Yeah, because this morning I woke up and then I'd seen the last game and I was like, okay, here we go. That's what happens. Then this Asian lady started talking and shit. I'm like, bro, don't make me go off on Asian people. Give me one sec. There was a post by Law Esports that it was like, why are y'all? This is a weird suspect picture of Faker getting some head from a Korean chick. Good lord, I think it was a Chovy one. Actually, it was like, what time did I wake up? I woke up at like 6:20 in the morning or some shit. All right, let's see. So, Canyon has completed the trophy cabinet. LCK, Worlds, MSI.
Yeah.
Trophy cabinet complete. Okay. Casually just going around, just winning a whole bunch of shit. And it goes to show you how bad some of these rosters in the LCK are configured too. Like last year, Canyon couldn't do anything with DK. Quite literally just pulling his hair out of his head like, I can't do nothing with this. This is bad. This is actually terrible.
Okay, I found it.
I found it. Oh my god. This can't be real. Please, this can't be real. Please. This is not real. I know this is not real, but please just let it be. Finally, King. Faker probably feels bad that he lost, but at least he'll get blown out by a Chinese chick before they go to back to the airport.
Oh, Faker, you 4-time world champion. She'll give him a gog 5,000.
God, you know a bunch of girls are trying to marry him because he's filthy fucking rich.
Oh, actually. Hell yeah.
Chovy says, I will crush Knight and prove that I'm the best mid laner. He also, that crowd was a library after he was winning. Oh, like, silence. Fucking crush card virus makers. Good lord.
Allegedly. Because it was made in their lab, but they said it was American that was over there. But it is from China. It originated in China. Let's just get that straight.
All right. So, is there? I don't think anything else happened today. No, it was just the finals. Yeah. Congratulations, GenG, Chovy, first international title. Hopefully, now that he's the hammer, he can keep hammering it in. Now it's just golden road for GenG. So if they win Summer and Worlds, I'll be the first team to do it. So that require them winning Summer. So if they lose Summer,
do you think they can? Do you think they can go to World? I think they're going to fall in Worlds. I think they're going to win Summer. I think the
thing is, if Chovy can keep this form, they hopefully they can make top 4. Last year they didn't even make top 4 last year. Actually,
yeah,
that's the problem. And that's like its Worlds format is so. I forgot when going to the Worlds, it's that random format. Honestly,
yeah,
and it's just like the one series a day. Got to probably analyze their form going into Worlds. I have to see how they perform in Summer because this is the problem with winning MSI. A lot of teams face, or people that go to MSI, is burnout. Rising up through the Summer split too, because they could come back and start stomping, and they completely crash and burn like in the finals. Actually, So what do? Do you just take it slow? Winning.
I think you take it slow. I think you have to know that
take like a few days off. I would say take a few days off. Ain't gonna hurt you not playing solo queue for a few days.
Yeah.
That's what all teams should do before going into Summer. Take like some time off. Summer is literally.
I would say the Eastern teams. I think the Western teams need to start ramping up. They gotta.
Yeah, no breaks for you guys. You guys suck.
That's what I'm saying. G2 needs to face the bottom 8 teams. Any team that did not make MSI, they need to face all 8 LCK teams. And then after you're done, or matter of fact, if you're still in China, face the 15 teams that didn't make MSI from the LPL. I want you to. I want to see a G2 versus Prime. Up. I want to see them. Beat the fuck out of Up. Let's see. GenG or not GenG. G2 versus EDG. Let's see let's see some of that. Let's see JDG versus
Sorry,
G2.
E2 would need a better team for that first.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Let's do like a
Have
gauntlet.
G2 fight against Nip.
EDG.
Let's see how Nip would fare against
Oh my
G2.
god.
That would be too wild.
Who is it? Fucking not Photic and
Let,
Rookie. Oh,
let
Rookie
me.
versus Cats. Oh,
Oh
I
god,
can't. That'd be Rookie doing all his
Cats
best, but
might
his
have his
team.
heart broken.
No. It'll be the opposite. It'll be the opposite. Not GenG. G2's losing, but then Rookie's team throws and G2 wins at the end because ninjas know how to throw a series away. They'll be up 2-0, then G2 comes back and reverse sweep stuff because Rookie's only Rookie and Photok are the only two players who got brains on that team. We can see that. I would love to see that. Like captain outplay Rookie for or it'd be even, but it's like Ninja's bot lane is just hot garbage.
It's so crazy how a league like the LPL can have teams with bot lanes that bad.
Yeah,
Life and fucking what was their name? Life and Duck Dom. Duck Dom is bad. I'm sorry, Duck Dom is trash.
I love how Life's name is Life, but he always be dead. Every time I turn around, this nigga dead. I'm like, how you name Life, but you always dead? Life after death? Shit. Life while you're dead? It's like, God damn.
Let me give you guys an update really quickly. Okay, so the start of the summer split, for at least the LEC, is 6:08.
That's 2 weeks. Or no. That's 3 weeks. That's 3 weeks.
Okay. The LCS. Let me see when that starts. Because I know the LPL has to start sooner because they had that new Fearless draft with groups and everything.
LPL be just trying out too much shit, man. No fans. LPL only got like 4 good teams. You got 13 fillers. You got 8 teams that make playoffs, but you only really
got
like
4 actual contenders generally.
Yeah, and then you got like all the great players just spread all over. It's like, you really think Ninja's gonna make worlds? Like Rookie's just getting paid.
LCS summer split 6/15. Let me go on my calendar and see, because I know that's June.
Yeah, no, that's the server. That's the server good June. That's
about 2 weeks and a half, give or take. About 3 weeks actually. Yeah, you're right.
No, that's a month. It's 3 weeks for the LEC. It's a month. It's a month for the LCS.
Okay, let me see when LCK starts. Actually, LCK
should LCK should be the same week as LCS. I want to say I saw it earlier. I saw sudden. I know LPL's. I think
LPL I know for sure has to start sooner because of that new shit they're trying.
I think LPL's at the end of May.
Summer for LCK is 6/12. Oh yeah, this has been starting for a hot minute.
Yeah, LCK is the same week as the LCS.
Okay, let's do China. When is does China have to?
LPL should be like June 1st. I think it's June 1st.
They haven't announced it. It's just a question mark. Yeah, they haven't announced anything.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah, because
I know they're trying out Group B, Group A. And since it's 17 teams, one team has an extra group than another. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like there's like 4 fucking filler teams in some of these leagues too.
Can BLG just get an Autobot to the finals and then you just gotta let the other 16 teams fight it out? Because come on, son.
JDG they like.
Yeah, but you only got 2 good players on your team. Like you swapped.
They have Sheer, man. Sheer's. They have 3 good. They have Ruler, I guess.
Yeah, they got Ruler. That's it.
And they have supportive YuGiOh on the duty.
Oh god, yeah, YuGiOh's supposed to be fucking the middle laner, but he's more utility than anything really.
Shocks. Oh my god, the dresses she wears. What was that post you said she had?
Fuck, I'll just go look for it.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you guys, before the summer split starts, how long of a break did you guys expect us to probably see? Because there's just obviously there's no games to talk about. So I was thinking about like maybe About a week off. It's not that bad, honestly.
I leaned on your wall. What are you doing? She can't.
Why? Why do these posts exist from this woman who like she's old? I don't give a fuck if she's old. She looks great. What are you talking about? Older women are fine. You guys are weird. Older women know how to ride it and do it way better. Just saying.
I mean, yeah, because they got more experience.
Experience is good. That's what I live for. They can basically just fuck your mind penis. Actually,
I have genetic dark circles, crying insomnia. I appreciate the concern, and I do try to work on it, but I will likely always look tired. Yeah, that was from like 8 years.
Yeah, it's not something she can't control. She just has chronic sleep apnea or some shit. That fucking sucks.
Oh, trust me. She fucking with me. She ain't never going to sleep. That dick gonna.
You're terrible.
The only way she going to sleep when I fuck the shit out of her, just put her to
going
sleep
after a mentally handicapped old woman. Crazy man.
She don't look mentally handicapped. She look like a little crazy, but you know that's white women for you. Well, like white women have always been crazy. The fuck?
And she's from I forgot where she's originally from. She's from Belgium, I think.
Yeah, Belgium. Yeah, Belgium. No, Belgian girls are amazing, but also like loony. Oh my god, there's
shit. Sorry about there's a Carl tie. What the heck? What was that post she said? It was this one?
No. It's goddamn. Go back to that one with the ass. Oh my god. The shit I would do to that ass should be illegal.
See, even when she outfit.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I've always said this is how you know a guy likes you when you look like that and a guy still find you attractive. Because some girls like, oh, guys don't like me unless I got makeup. If you come up in the morning before you put makeup on, you look like this and you act like this.
They said she'd be throwing it back in them clubs. What does that look like? I need to see that for science purposes.
Got the thirst trap dress on. You know she be doing, man. She ain't.
Wow.
Oh no.
The dress deserved 3 more games.
It was on Twitter. You got to go to her Twitter. That was
the dress deserved 3 more games. Wow.
Yes, it did.
Wow. Her name is Ife. What a name. What a name that is. 80,000.
800,000.
800,000 fucking followers.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's just a bunch of us being thirsty as shit. I lean on you while you're doing it. It was like.
I poppy eat.
I gotta go back to that. Yes.
Oh no! Poppy slaps dudes into a wall.
I pop EU.
Hammer into you. No, Poppy. I Poppy EU. No. God.
Yeah, that motherfucker degenerate.
I also lean on the wall. Your move. What is YuGiOh? Frame that handprint. Okay, that's just cringe.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I want to be the wall. You want to be the no.
These niggas is degenerate.
Depends on what wall. Oh lord. This should be illegal. Smoking on a shock pack. Let me break it down.
It's killing you a heart attack. Thank you. Before, oh my god, that was an ad. Came in getting a snack. This should be illegal.
God,
I wanted to be that wall.
Oh wow. Yeah, they need to. She posts these. Oh, last year she was almost broken when fucking G2 were going for a pentakill over just ending that game against BLG and that best of 3 to decide it. Oh, she was. Good lord. I mean, you can tell. Oh, yay, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying right there. I was like, oh shit.
BLG said that they wouldn't lose when they faced GenG again.
Yeah.
Oh, that take age like shit. If they said that take age like milk.
No, because GenG said that I think they said the best team that has a chance to get us is G2. That was Petty saying it. I was like, well,
yeah, that's crazy because GenG Never got a chance to face G2 or BLG this tournament. They faced them both times last tournament. That's crazy.
BLG said that they would lose, and I totally agree because BLG and GenG won't meet again. It ain't like shit, but it didn't even matter because BLG got there and still got clapped. It didn't even fucking matter.
Yeah. I'm gonna have those videos. Yeah, I'm gonna have those videos. Those are videos that I'm literally working on right now. I'm thinking about doing it maybe in a PowerPoint presentation or in that way. I have. Don't worry. Those are things I'm already thinking about how to put together. Don't worry. You're gonna love them. Big mood. Oh god. I don't. Nope. I'm not even commenting on that. I'm on YouTube. I'm reformed.
Yeah. Shock put G2 got clapped so hard they're even sending the casters home for this. You know all the EU casters left after that, right? Like both like
she burned Jat, remember? You know how Jat said on the analyst desk, I think it was after the team Liquid lost or whatever. He was like, well, you probably should go to red side. Like he said, when I was a coach, whenever we lose on blue side, we go to red side. And Shocks was like, oh, so you probably lost a lot then. I was like, oh shit.
Yo, and Jack just stood there, you could have saved. I was like, goddamn, shit.
That's how you know when she fucking put her fucking pussy in your mouth, just making you suck that shit.
Yeah, she'd be there. Oh, you want to get an argument? Just sit on your face. Because I know women like that. Those are the ones that be like, oh, you think you're right, and they just sit on your face just to shut you up. Be like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh shit, yeah. I saw Jazz's face after that. I was like, yeah. So that's like when a girl be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm doing all this, but you want to say all that when you eat my ass, you're like,
Shox' ass probably tastes like sweet honey from the fucking gods.
She be the worst one to get an argument with. She's like, okay, yeah, okay, you might. It was like she be the worst one because you say something to her and you're dating her. She's just gonna be like, that's why you was looking at my ass last night. You're like, you just got and that's why, like, holy shit. He'd be like, oh shit. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you remember me? I was like, oh my god, she just put all her business out there. Oh god. Hey, that's gonna be the worst thing.
Like, I mean, Shox was great on the event. You know, she usually works like the counter strike stuff. This is my theory. As Thorin talked about it too. I would love to see Thorin if he ever went back to doing counter strike tournaments. Probably not. He makes too much money. I imagine Shox and Thorin on the same analyst desk. Woo! Oh,
that would be good. Though.
That would be fucking man. That light the internet on fire. Hell, God, because Thorin would not be afraid to banter back with her. I mean, if Monty was on the analyst desk still, he hasn't did one of those in years. He never will either. Yeah. He'll banter back. None of them like. You gotta give it back to her a little bit. Can't be letting her do you like that, Jack. Come on, man.
Trust me. I'll give it. I'll give it to her.
Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, congratulations to GenG. Congratulations to Chovy. Yeah. Hopefully, this is the first of many for the guy that people consider one of the best players in the world. Actually, hope he can win more. Actually.
The best player to never win a championship.
That's the thing is he's also conquered that too. Now they said he never won domestically. He's 4 of them. They say never won internationally. Now he wins that.
Now can he win world? That's the only thing.
Yeah, So if he wins world, let's say theoretically, if he wins worlds, that means in like 1 year he's like conquered everything people just said he couldn't do.
Yeah,
that's something too. Honestly, that's crazy. You know, but things LCS never has a player like that. That's what the LCS players are That's what the like these Western teams and GMs are looking for. Like we can find our next Chovy in solo queue. I'm like, how many Chovies do you think are out there in the world? That's like a fucking 1 out of 20 that exists probably.
I'll say probably 1 out of 200.
Remember Peter Dunn found Jojo Pion. People were like, well, Jojo Pion's the next Chovy for the LCS. I'm like, well,
now people understand that. That's the same thing when people say, we found the next Michael Jordan. It's like, oh fuck, here we go.
Oh again. Fuck, you know. Why can't someone just be their own player? Why can't someone just be that?
Because people like comparison. People like put someone so high on a pedestal that they don't reach it, and then they get mad that they didn't reach it. It's like, yeah, like with Anthony Edwards, people say, "Oh, he looks like Michael Jordan. He is Michael Jordan," because Anthony Edwards didn't have a father. You saying he's? Oh God, here we go with this shit again. Okay, first of all, He's his own player. JoJo is JoJo Pion. He's not Chovy. Like, does he can he ever get there? Yeah, but he plays in the LCS. That's me. You're gonna have to take the 5 best players in the LCS and put or 4 best players and put them around him. Like, get the best jungler, get the best ADC support and top laner. Because let's be honest, like if you this is what I'm saying. The LCS has to make like a the LCS needs to become the LEC. They need one team to be completely dominant.
Guys, I'm white and I love a girl with a fat ass. Who doesn't?
Yeah, Michael. Yeah.
People love this. Yeah, because the reason why I like Chovy being his own dude is because you can compare him to Faker all you want. It's just having someone that's not Faker be as considered as good is good for just conversating with how good players can be. I don't want people being the same, because like people say like, well, Joseph Pion could be like the next double lift for LCS, and it's like, I mean, double lift is kind of like a one-of-a-kind person, and I'll have to comment to be double lift actually. He never did anything internationally, so I mean, people say we want LCS. Like, I mean, okay, cool. The fuck is LCS worth in the grand scheme of things? I mean, if you're comparing just LCS in isolation, then yeah, whatever. But if we're talking like double lift and comparing people, it's like, no, we need other new great players that are different from one another. Actually, the LCS is like, fuck. It's like giving up. I mean, the thing is, Team Liquid got ass blasted by fucking Top Esports and got pretty handily destroyed by T1 outside of like various close instances. But they're not smart. They weren't smart enough to play out the situations anyway. They're not good enough. It's like, so by that logic, wait a minute. If T1 crushed the second place team, does that mean like a team like Fear X beats FlyQuest? Kwangdong DRX beats FlyQuest?
DRX probably beats FlyQuest. Like, no, fuck that. The Academy team of GenG beats FlyQuest. At this point, have you seen them motherfuckers on GenG? None of those guys on GenG Academy team is better than the players on actual GenG, but they could probably beat the fuck out of the LCS. Have you seen the Academy teams for some of these?
I'll be honest, I don't watch LCA challengers that much, honestly. Not like I used to.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If they allow a team just get transported over here, they might be top 2, or they in the league in the first split. Like, it's disgusting. Like, because you look at it, it's like, damn. Because now you gotta start looking at it like, where FlyQuest frauds, or where the other team just suck. Because it's like, and the sad part about it is FlyQuest was the first seed. Well, 100 seeds who were the second seed didn't even make the finals. Didn't even make top 4. It's like, holy shit.
Top 4. They did, remember?
Oh, yeah, they did. But I forgot they made top 4. Sadly.
Good lord.
They lost to Cloud9. I forgot they made top 4.
No, lost to Cloud9 first. They beat NRG, remember?
Yeah, they beat NRG. That was expected.
That NRG. Good lord.
It's like
frauds.
It was like Energy swapped out one player, got worse. Cloud9 built the super team. I don't think it was a super team.
On paper alone, super team, but it's one of those like super teams don't work.
Honestly, I think if they kept Zen, it would have been a super team. I know he didn't want to play support anymore, but I think if he would have actually committed to it, he could have been one of the better supports in LCS. I
don't think he had the inherent talent for it. Like I think it was only a benefit of the LCS support sucking the most part.
Yeah,
he never really ever stood out as much as he said he did. I was like, I like this guy, but he's capping over here saying he stood out as a support. Remember the stuff he did at Worlds? That was criminal.
Oh,
the man is running it.
Yeah, and then he said that it took him a year to have to learn how to become a support, and he said, I'm nowhere close to being
People got good at support playing like 50 games of like Alistar. There's no way. There's just no way you get... There going to be anomalies. I get it, but it's like, no, man, it's just no way. Just go back to the role you're good at, honestly.
Yeah,
I'm trying to look at the standings right now. Let me see. Spring playoffs. Who finished? Not fourth.
It was FlyQuest. It was 100 Seas, but
FlyQuest 100 Thieves, Cloud9, Team Liquid. I think Team Liquid finished 4th and ended up winning the entire thing. Actually, 100 Thieves was 10-4. I remember who did they? I'm trying to remember. They fucking who they faced for Cloud9, and I know they beat NRG. Oh, they lost to Team Liquid. Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
it's 3-1. Team Liquid was raping up. I was like, oh fuck. Our bot lane just was not good.
There's something what 100 Thieves need to do is they need to get a better bot lane if they want to compete. There's Ayla and Meech.
Who else do we get? Who do we get?
Hey man, I'll be honest. They're doing it. SK Gaming did literally just take randoms out of LCK challengers.
They already did that with Meech.
They did it with Quid. Wait, Meech is Korean? There's no way. You fucking
no,
with
Meech.
There's
no
way Meech is Korean.
Oh, you said LCK challenger because they grabbed Meech out of the challengers from LCS.
Oh, good.
Remember, they was trying to go cheap, and then they grabbed it cheap.
River and Sniper.
River and Quid,
Quid are Koreans. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
They can't have you have to have NA players. Fuck.
Yeah, that's why
because
River is cheap.
Meech is Canadian. That's NA in general.
No, but he was also challenger. That's why he was.
Well, yeah. Oh,
he was conveniently cheap. Ayla just the cheapest support that he was willing to take anything.
I'll be honest. Ayla's lucky he had a team how bad he played last year. He's so lucky. They literally give that guy a lifeline.
Think about this. He was on one team, then he got kicked off. And then, what team was he on? He was on FlyQuest. They booted him off. And then he went to EG, that course of a damn org. Like, it was just JoJo Pion and Unforgiven at times and 3 other players.
Basically, JoJo Pion and friends.
Yes, JoJo Pion. That would be a good sitcom. It only lasts one season, but it would be like, and then you got Nicole Jameson just popping up like, yes, JoJo, we're going to make you we're going to give you a better team. Lie for our fucking, like, teeth. Just making that poor man stress for no reason. And then who else? And then Ayla, they could bring back Hui. He wasn't coming back to 100 Cs. You either go Ayla or Vulcan, and honestly, for the bang for the buck, I think Ayla played better than Vulcan last year.
Like
for the amount of money that those players are worth.
Okay,
I'm not overpaying for Vulcan just to be trash when I can just pay Ayla to be the same thing, but at like a half of the price. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Vulcan has championships. Ayla doesn't have championships. Or does he? No.
There's a lot of players that don't have championships technically.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Vulcan is good.
I mean, Ayla got to a third place match.
Yeah, I mean,
it's going Guardians, which they were up in the series and then just lost because they don't know how to play around a Malphite ult at this level in the game, which is beyond crazy.
It's like that's why 100 Cs picked up Ayla. Think about that's how
Ayla with Meech was just the cheapest available option because. I mean, for the LCS, it's just not good. Anything they can't go and pick out, and they can't go and pick LCK or LPL anything or LCK challengers because they have their Korean import slots already being used. Sniper turned out to be a pretty good pickup. That was a pretty
good pickup when he's not ending.
It's like who do you? The only person in the LCS that will be good for their bot lane is, I mean, maybe you try to get B-Boy of Shop Rebellion. That's probably. Then, and support, you would probably try to get all show rosters. Oh no, you just
that's what I'm saying.
Maybe I'll say this: without establishment, make the Guardians look pretty good. If you put Huhi on 100 Thieves, that probably makes them better. He actually would give them a lot of direction. Honestly, the reason why he doesn't work on NRG is because NRG already has a set way of doing things. If you put Huhi on things, that probably makes them better, honestly. That probably is the trade they need to make, honestly.
If Huhi's going to go back to 100 Thieves.
Damn it! No! He has to play there! No!
Yes. That's why I was so surprised he went to NRG with FBI. I was like, wait. That's why I was so surprised. Yeah, he used to play there 2 years ago.
My God, yeah, you're right. Fuck.
That's why I'm like.
I'll be honest with you. If he went back, that way of how he handles.
He would be welcome with open arms. I think what it was is that last play.
To be honest here, on Golden Guardians with Stixay,
Stixay was
they
a
listened to everything he said. They actually did well with him. I think if he
But
went back to
Stixay was just trash. Stixay was just not
I
good.
think if he goes back and he's around he does very well with new people. If he can get around the new people,
he needs to be the leader. He has to.
there's
He
there,
is
man.
the leader. He is the leader.
There's no one else in the league, man. There's just the supports are Huhi, Isles, Core JJ, Busio, Ayla, and Vulcan.
Nope.
All this
Core
pool is
JJ
trash.
never leave it to you liquid. I'm good on Busio. I tried to defend Busio, and then I saw that PFG sale. I was like, yeah, I'm about to walk out of that shit.
You gotta get out of that shit quick.
I was like, oh, Boston wasn't bad. I was like, yeah, we play with the. Well, I was like, yeah, that Busio.
You play with the support that ain't that hard. It's
yeah, just shit later. Just Boston wasn't even doing that, man. He was just.
Yeah, people got to factor in if you main support. I main support for a long time. The support dictates a lot about how the lane is impacted and played. If you play like absolute dog shit,
that's why I play more ADC because I'm good at playing support when I don't have to dictate anything. But it's like when I have to dictate anything, I suck. It's like it's like
you just like being a role player kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a role player. You know, it's fine.
That's why sometimes I'll be ADC Ash and then my ADC is Seta and they're dictating. It's like Seta Ash is disgusting if it works, but if you fall behind, you're fucked. As long as you don't fall too far behind, but yeah, because Ignar's gone. I think Ignar might have worked, but he's in LEC. It's like fuck yeah, because it's like Core JJ ain't leaving. Plus, he's a good leader, but his gameplay is just not it. Nope on Busio. I'll pass on Isles. Hell no on Vulcan. Don't.
Is there anyone on the? I was trying to see. Is there anyone on the? I don't follow the challenger scene anymore. Is there anyone in the challenger scene? There's no one.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they need veteran leadership, and none of them. No. Next to Beach, the hell no. Next to Beach,
dude. I remember there was one time one of the TSM coaches Coach Song, who won with who later on won Worlds with DRX. This man quite literally, Bjergsen said this. Also, Bjergsen told Doublelift, and then Doublelift told, obviously, because he can't keep his mouth shut. The coach literally said, I give up on this jungler. Mid-season, he was like, I can't do it with him.
Who is this on?
It was on Mike Young, remember? Probably you remember. You were watching back then, but like this happened. I was like, bro, imagine your coach literally telling your mid laner, I give up.
I've had that on our coach with the baseball player. He gave up on the pitcher. The pitcher just couldn't throw. He was just could not throw. He could only throw fast.
Oh, like I mean, you guys could have Diamond.
No way. Nah, fuck that.
I'd actually rather just take trash at that point. Actually, just garbage is better.
I'd rather call Afro, see if he willing to come out of retirement. Fuck that. I'm good on Diamond. Nope.
Okay. Team Liquid Challengers, I didn't notice that. They finished 6th. They have Spawn on their roster. The guy that looked like ass shit in Dignitas.
Yeah.
With Poom? Poom looked pretty good when he was on. Not pretty good. Poom was not bad. That's about it, honestly. Wait a minute. I forgot the import odds. No, he can't work. Poom counts as I think counts as a resident. What if they had a bot lane of Luger and Poom? Remember that bot lane from CLG?
That could work.
That wasn't that bad. They were decent. They were okay.
Luger. Yeah.
Remember Luger and Poom? They were decent.
Yeah, I remember.
They were decent. Yeah.
They were decent.
What does it happen, man? Even when we have decent bot lanes here, they get thrown away because fucking reasons.
I wouldn't mind 100 seasons go for Luger and Poom.
That's not bad at all.
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you why I rather stick with
Sphere has tenacity on there. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, he's playing again. He's just not back in LCS. Yeah.
Quack. There's literally a top laner on Wildcard Gaming named Quacker.
Yeah. Yep.
With that being said, I'm done. Nope.
Yeah. That's why I was like, tenacity is never gonna play back in the LCS.
Kenvi is never coming back. Kenvi was dog shit.
Oh no.
Never put that guy on a roster.
I'm gonna tell you this: Armel got a better chance of coming back than Chovy. Armel and Arbu, they got a better. Arbu ain't never come back.
I know you're not gonna lie like this, but would you accept Chime?
Chime with who?
Meech?
Nah, that man, you might as well just put me with Boost, yo. Fuck it. Boost.
That's why Immortal, dude. That's why Immortals keeps tactical. There's no
tactical smart as shit. He just can't play. You got to realize there are players like that's why people like Revenge. Smart as shit player cannot play for a fucking lick. You got to realize there are players who are brilliant at knowing how to. You know how they say if you can't do, you teach. That's what a lot of these players are. They know how to coach. They just can't do it themselves. It's like, but Double, I would want Double coaches.
Yeah, Double's coach. You might need to burn the whole org down.
Like Double knows how to play. I don't know if he knows how to coach. Beer just
he couldn't talk to people. There's absolutely no way I would allow that.
That's what I'm saying. That's
like having Lena be a coach. Would you let Lena coach?
Nah, but she can coach me on this cock. Just get on this cock real quick and just
God, let James do that shit for me. Nah. Blow his back out.
Like I said, hey, if Lena's take it, send me Carla. I'll take her. If Carla's take it, send me the mom.
Oh, the mom. You guys are crazy. You guys do instead of having them run through their mom.
Hey, if the young girls are sick, I'll take the mom. She's already ripe.
Damn, these girls look fucking ripe as shit. But whatever. I can't. Okay, fucking hell, these girls look good. This one girl looks cute as hell. Damn, look, I'll suck that nectar out of her neck. All right,
nectar. What are you, a vampire? She's gonna suck the nectar out of her neck.
I'm trying to just suck the soul out of her fucking pussy lips and shit. Good lord. All right, so
kill you with her legs. Just clip you.
That actually sounds great. Holy shit.
I was at a girl choking me to death because I was eating her. So she wrapped her legs around me and it almost killed me. I was like, yeah. I was smacking her on the ass. She's like, yep. No. You was about to kill me. Yeah, but what do you love it? No, I like to live. The fuck?
Yeah, girl. What is it with girls in sexual orientate or sexual arousal where they like close to death situations? What is
like
that?
This bitch was about to kill me. This bitch was about to kill me. You're like, yeah, but it's like, but wouldn't it be good for me to get the orgasm? Yeah, it's good, but then I'll be dead after. but then she'd be like at least I came. I was like,
yeah,
you are crazy.
Like as I was telling people earlier, the summer splits for the competitive regions are starting. I'd say mid-June. Some of them are starting at the 15th. Some are starting a little bit earlier. I'll let you guys know on the community tab what's going to be the update on how much Cloud9 podcast episodes we're going to have in the meantime. Might just take a short break until the summer, actually, like everyone else is doing, because that's literally going to be the only break period you get until, the end of, mid-December?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's summer split. You might have whatever international event that Riot's cooking up with the Esports World Cup, whatever that's going to be. Then you're going to have Worlds.
Who do you think is going to be in that? Who do you think that's a good thing?
I don't know yet, because fuck.
Who would you like to see in there? Like,
I don't know what the requirements are. Let me see the requirements first, because I think T1 are going, because T1 are in, so T1's definitely gonna be in that.
Okay.
I know Cloud9 and Team Liquid are probably gonna be in there.
Okay.
Hopefully G2 is gonna be in there. So that would at least make. I'm be honest. If I see any other LEC team on the international stage, I might actually fight.
It might be Carbide Corp.
Fucking hell! I don't know if League PD has it. Wait a minute! Oh my god! I think they are sponsored by the Esports World Cup.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Esports World Cup 2024. Okay, so on Liquipedia Alpha, the Esports World Cup is a tournament series that announced in late 2023. Okay.
Yep, and Saudi Arabia.
Lord. Just say right now, I don't agree with what they do over there, people. But hey, it's this is league.
Yeah.
We watch competitive league here.
Liquipedia. Okay, let me see. They got the
And
Counter
so it's
Strike
a
was.
Esport World Cup is a tournament series that was announced in late 2023, building off the previously established Gamers 8 series. League of Legends was announced a part of the lineup on March 30th, 2024. It's supposed to start July 3rd.
I know for
There's no teams set. Apparently, it's supposed to be just 8 teams going. Actually,
no, it's more. I think it's more to.
no, for other esports, but they have 8 slots here
Oh,
right now.
Counter Strike has. Do you know that FlightQuest is an Oceanic qualifier?
What the hell?
FlightQuest.
I did not know that actually.
Yeah, because M80 is for Counter Strike. Asia, the Mongols, and Team Vitality's in there.
I wonder who's
G2, the
announced.
ESL World, G2 Esports going to be there. FaZe Clan for Counter Strike. They're going to be in the World Cup. Let me
Yeah, it
see.
starts July 3rd. So I mean, they apparently on the Leaguepedia website it has 8 spots
All
there. So
all the games such as Mobile League, Big Bang, StarCraft 2,
yeah,
Counter Strike 2, Dota 2, Arcade, Free Fire, PUBG Mobile, Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch 2, Fortnite, Rocket League, Esports, FC, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, League of Legends, Teamfight Tactics, Red Sport, and Apex Legends. Those are going to be all the games. Prize pool is 60 million. End date is 8/25 24.
I think
Yep.
somebody in Insight had the list. Let me go and see it right now before we go.
Yeah. Okay. Games and tournaments. Um, because these were all not okay. League of Legends is July 2024.
Yeah,
That's what the world. Yes, me. Yeah.
Last Free Nation.
Counter
Oh, that
Strike
type of
2.
how. Last Free Nation. Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. Yo, go on, guys. We're about to end in a little bit here, and we'll give
Okay.
you some announcements before we go.
The 30 T's part of the club program were announced on May 6th. Cloud9 is going to be active. Enter so far. Cloud9 is only entered in.
Uh-huh.
Was it? Because Cloud9 out of all the sports out of all Cloud9 is going to be there, but they're not sure what sport yet. Because
Yeah. So that's why you've been noticing that they've been picking up all these different players for these other different games because the
yeah,
higher placing your players get, the more money you get. They
yeah,
trying to cash out big.
yeah. Fighters. Cloud9 is entered in one game so far. Is I forgot what it's fighters. What's the fighter? What I said?
Tekken?
No. Oh, is it Street Fighter 6? Yeah, I think
Yeah, it could be
it's
that. Yeah.
yeah,
Could be
Street
that.
Fighter 6. I don't know like some of the because okay, let me look at Fire. What the fuck? Yeah, because Cloud9 is active in Counter Strike,
Yeah.
like League of Legends, StarCraft 2, and I want to say that's Street Fighter.
MSN. Do I have to really look up
Because
MSN? Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
because I'm on Wikipedia right now. Like
Yeah, I'm just
this,
trying to find the teams. That's what I'm trying to find. Like, who's the teams they announced there? Esports World Cup.
apparently TSM still a thing. They're just no longer in League of Legends. They're in Apex Legends, Counter Strike. They're going to be at the World Cup.
I knew they were there on Apex. They always brag about that.
Yeah, and they're going to be in Fortnite. Loud's
Uh-huh.
going to be there. Team Liquid is going to be there. They said no, they're active. That's me. They're as of now the only sport Team Liquid has entered in is PUBG. Cloud9 has only entered in as Street Fighter. No one's entered in League yet. That's me. League's gonna have to they're gonna have to figure out how to do that. Well, 100 Seas it's not entered anything yet. Right as of now, 100 Seas is mainly active in League.
Didn't they just win for
Yes.
VCT?
Yeah, but
Oh, I
Valor's not
found
in
the
here.
list. Okay, I
Don't
know.
forget, don't
Last
forget,
Nation had it.
Valor's not in the World Cup.
Yeah,
Valor's, yeah.
eventually, I would say. As of now, Riot
T1,
can't deny money.
T1 entered for there's 30 teams. Do you want to know all 30 teams that are participating in the World Cup?
Yeah, I have it right. Fucking
Okay.
hell, I literally have it right here. Last Free Nation had it. Let me go in. Here's the picture right here. So, so somebody. Oh, fuck it. Okay, YouTube, give me out this ad. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go. Okay, so here is the teams so far. I mean, not like league. These are the esport orgs. So you have
Yeah.
Cloud9. Hold on, let me make this bigger. So you have Cloud9, Carmine. You have a team literally called Blacklist International. I don't know
Yeah.
where the fuck that team is at.
Oh,
FaZe
they're in
Clan.
Philippines. They're in Philippines.
Okay. FaZe Clan, Fnatic, Furia, G2 Esports, Gamian Gladiators,
Yeah,
Carmine
they're
Corp,
Canada. Yep.
GenG, Glud D,
Yeah,
Koi,
no, Guild Esports.
Guild, Koi, OG, NRG, Weibo, T1, PSG Talon, Twisted Minds, Natus. That's the Counter Strike team with the best player on it. Simple, or his name is
Yep.
Navi. That's Navi. Is that Nautilus? Is
Yeah.
that not? I'm pretty sure that's Navi or some shit like that. Or maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
No,
Not is
not is.
Vincier.
Yeah.
Vincier. I'm pretty sure that's the team I'm thinking about. It could
Yep.
be.
Yeah,
Team
that's the one
Secret,
that's
Team
from
Vitality,
Ukraine. Yep.
TSM, LGD. Wow, okay. Loud, Team Liquid, Tundra,
Yep.
Team Falcons. Nope. Too many NFL references there. Virtus Pro, Space Station Gaming, 100 Thieves, and Ninjas in Pajamas.
Yep. Ninjas Pajamas, they're in the LPL, but they're out of Sweden. Yep.
So I think those are your league teams right there. Cloud9, Fnatic, G2, Carmine Corp, GenG, T1, NRG, Weibo.
And Ninjas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are your teams. It's on the page 8, but I'm pretty sure all these guys right here that compete in League will be in there. So you're gonna have 100 Thieves,
One,
Ninjas, Team
two,
Liquid, LGD,
three,
Team
4,
Vitality.
5. Koi as well. Koi.
Well, that's Mad Lions. That's
Yeah.
weird. Is that Mad Lions Koi or that's just
No, that's Battle Lines Koi, but they technically in the LEC they go by Battle Lines Koi, but
that was a
overall
partnership merger? Yeah.
they are Koi. They are the group
Okay.
is.
If GenG and T1 are at Esports World Cup, it'll be a lot more legitimate. Because if they weren't there, it'd be like, what the fuck is this, honestly?
It was like, yeah, because energy.
And then we got Weibo, world finalist there.
Yep. Yeah. But
yeah.
It's like
NRG's gonna be there. Top 8 of worlds.
Yep, 100 C's, Ninjas, Team Liquid.
It's about to be a
we got Loud. Loud going to be there with Robo. Robo, the best motherfucking top lane in the world.
Robo versus Zeus. Can't wait to watch that domination from Zeus putting his whole cock in his ass.
No, Robo versus Keed.
Oh God! On his soul.
I want to like get a round one GenG versus Loud just for the fucking
just one time. Just give it to me once, please.
Yeah, Loud come to the church of Chovy, just get out of the knees, just get obliterated. I'll some Exodia shit.
Yeah, I remember Laurel. She was like, "I want to be part of the church of Chovy." Laurel, that means you getting on your knees.
Yeah, not her. She probably. Okay. Yep. If you go down lower, competed. They have it. Has teams that qualify to the E. Okay. Yep. That's me. Okay, Counter Strike teams. A lot of teams fail to get on the Counter Strike part. 100 C's. 100 C's would be. Yeah, okay. If you go lower to the competing part, Energy, Fnatic, Team Vitality, Twisted Minds is gonna be on the League of Legends team as well. I don't know if that's League of Legends or don't forget some of these might be oh no, sorry, no. Okay. Team Fight Tactics is the one over there, but okay. Okay, these are our League of Legends teams for the World Cup. Energy, Fnatic, Team Vitality, Twisted Minds, G2 Esports, Talent Esports is PSG, Ninjas, Carbide Corp, Team Secret, I don't know what the fuck they are, LG Gaming, Loud, Furion Esports, T1, Koi, Cloud9, GenG, Team Liquid, 100 C's, Weibo, MOUZ, I don't know who the fuck they are, FlyQuest, Mongols, Zeno Esports, and Fluxo. Those are in DRX, Disguise, and that's it. These are all the teams that are going to be playing in League of Legends. Yeah, that's a lot of teams.
Yeah, I can't wait for it. Hope that would contribute to some level of burnout too. Randomly playing a summer split and then going to do this. But it's not gonna have implications for Worlds, but the amount of money your org could make from that is, that's huge, honestly.
League of Legends feel like it's gonna be a whole 1 week thing, and that's gonna be okay. If you can go back to League P, or matter of fact, let me see if you can share my screen. Because they're gonna put League of Legends all in 1 week with
what?
That's what. Look, yeah.
Oh God, that's gonna be.
This is.
They would have to be playing like at least what, 3 to 4 best of series a day? Would have to be.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be.
I don't know if they're gonna have a lower bracket either, but if they're doing a lower bracket, damn, they're about to be playing like fucking 4 best of series a day.
I don't know if you can share a screen real
quick.
Yeah. Like, yeah, this is.
Yeah, League of Legends is right there.
Yep, right on top. It's like, boom. And they're gonna push all the other sports till later. Like, they know they gotta get like some of these out early. Like,
especially League and Counter-Strike, those have to be.
Counter-Strike's gonna be like towards the end of July. Like because these are all the teams that are gonna be like playing in. Like, okay. These are all the teams that are.
Well, I mean, GenG and T1 are going to be there. I mean, you have Fnatic with Noah. Hopefully Noah can fight up against Pace.
Has team qualified to the EWC event because the Esports World Cup. Has team failed to qualify into the X. That's not all these teams are going to be in there, but these are all the teams that have put in.
They're right. They have to be accepted into the whole league thing. Yeah, anyone that we know from league is definitely gonna try to be in that.
Yeah, because there's some teams like Twisted by some of these teams. They probably
just the ones that you see in league will be there. So when they say Koi on the side that you have it there, that's just basically Mad Lions Koi. Yeah. Oh God, Lions against GenG.
Koi only has 2, and Koi already got like no to Counter-Strike. That's made. If Koi is not accepted, they won't be in the World Cup.
Team Liquid's there. Yeah, most of those people. I mean, I've tried. They have to be accepted because they don't have a blue check.
Because Counter-Strike is one of the tougher ones to get into.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's pretty much you gotta be like, FlyQuest. There's a good chance FlyQuest might only get into. Like Counter-Strike and not the other two. They're in League of Legends and they're in what the fuck is this one?
All right, everyone. We had
SS6. Is that Rainbow Six?
Yeah.
Should be. Because FS. What the fuck is FS? Street Fighter 6. Okay. Because all these acronyms, Street Fighter 6. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, we got a lot of these teams.
Street Fighter 6. What the hell's wrong? My brain is fried. Holy shit.
Yeah, you got a lot of these teams. Yeah, that's me.
All right, everyone. We'll let Chaz go for a little bit. Tell the people what he's going to be doing. soon coming up, actually. And then I'll do the outro, and then we're done with the show. We had a great show today. Awesome show. Got over all the points we wanted to,
Yep. Congrats to GenG winning. I was at
Yeah.
Worlds with the MSI. Now go ahead and win the other 2 things for the Golden Road.
You did say if BLG have to face against GenG again, just walk over and win that trophy.
Yeah, I said BLG was the weakest out of the 3 teams, mainly because GenG already figured it out too. I think T1 was the only one, but like T1 was already kind of broken going in. I was like, yeah, they're the only team that could have probably beat GenG didn't even make the
team
playoffs.
That just lost the day before.
No, I think the team that could have beat them didn't even make the playoffs was probably GenG. But then again, we like
no GenG made playoffs. They just failed in the third place.
No, I'm saying the team that could have been even make MSI. That's why I'm like,
oh yeah.
That's why I'm like, there's no other team that can beat them. It's like literally, if GenG does not win, you gotta really have to look at the team. And they did, thank God, because they did win. You will have to look at this team like, is Chovy just like a choke, like a consistent choke? Yeah.
At that point, you just been a fucking just consistent choker or some shit.
Exactly.
Even if he played well and he still lost, people would still call him a choker, which is so weird.
Oh yeah, because he didn't get it done. It's that sad narrative. It's like, oh, but he didn't get it done. He's a choker, even though he wasn't the reason why they lost. Like, people are stupid. You know, people are stupid.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing. Yep.
As you guys know, do you have anything coming out on the channel anytime soon?
I was supposed to, but I got so busy with work and then just practicing for these cups. I still got the YuGiOh video about the Reddit collection. I still got that coming out. That's coming out soon. I was going to do it today, but I started falling asleep during the video. I was like, okay, let me get some rest and then do it. Yeah, the Reddit collection, that one's coming out. I got an opinion on those. I'm still doing YuGiOh content. Just there hasn't been anything in YuGiOh that has kept me interested. Like, I like shit on Konami because Konami, they have so much tools to do shit right, and they choose not to. They just choose to go in the opposite direction. It's like every time we think they're for the customer, they show us that they're for money, and this is another reason. That plus, I would do a report on, my cups this weekend after I get those this next weekend. One thing about me, guys, I got all the information written down. I know who I faced in each round, in each game, each day. Trust me, I got that memory locked in my head. Trust me, I got to write them down before I get to this weekend. And then hopefully I'm able to collect it out in this cup. If not, I just have to wait to August for our next cup. It's not a problem. This is a few months I can practice, get the card I need, start playing. It was like, and people asked me why I didn't trade that kid for the card. I told him I don't want that rarity of that card. I want that card, just not that rarity. I wasn't going to try to fleece him. Oh, but the card is going to be like $20 in a few weeks. It's not $20. I'm not into the business of fleecing anybody. Like, unless you who robbed me, then that's a whole other point. But we don't talk about that. Like, if you rob me, I gotta fleece you out of everything you got. But neither people at a car store doesn't mean to be fleeced. That's why I'm just doing that. I still got the reaction video, the Disney one, the Nickelodeon one. Those are still coming out. Those are going to take some time. Not because of editing, because they're going to be like an hour long. That's me. You're going to be me sitting there. It's going to be stuff for you to listen to, me talk, and then you watch the video, and it's just me talking. Oh, you remember this show back in 1999? It was so funny. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like the video's like if the video's like 55 minutes long. The video I watched 55 minutes long. The video might be like an hour 20 because it's going to be me talking, get my opinion on this. Not every show though. If I don't know the show and I let it skip, you can put it down in the comment section why, because all that. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I do got Pokemon content coming out there. I will put that on the channel, start advertising that, and once I get a better setup, I'm gonna start streaming now. But it's just gonna be me playing Pokemon for like 2 hours,
That's
a
fine.
day. Because I was trying to do 4, and I took the stream down because my mic decided to cut out, and I just looked tired. Like there might be days where there's no camera, just me. It's like
All good, man. Happens.
Yep. I might play, and it's mostly gonna be Pokemon, not Master Duel. I'm not. I'll do another video about why I only play Master Duel. And me just watching videos and reacting. I like doing react videos. That's me. Yep. But other than that,
Those are fun. Yeah, I like those too.
Yeah, because I got one video I'm reacting to yours. It's the fuck. It was you where you were going off on somebody about Eric Ripper. Somebody was roasting on Eric Ripper. So I was watching it at work. I was laughing my ass. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, yeah, damn, people need to get a life, man.
The one we just put out.
Yeah,
those are the clipped ones, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one of them should have been a while ago. I was so busy. I didn't have a chance to clip out half the shit that we even did.
Which one was it? It was
the longer one or the 10-minute one.
No, the 10-minute one I haven't watched. I watched the longer one.
That's when you were okay. Yeah, dude. that guy blocked, not Eric. The other guy blocked me. I was like, good, thank God. There's some people I was like, please block me. These people are fucking weird, man. I'm not gonna go into that right now. But thanks, Chaz, for being here. I'll tell people some of the little updates that we have coming up. We have which is given the fact that the summer splits for the LCK, LPL, LEC, LCS are gonna be starting in like mid-June. We'll have to just kind of play shows by ear up until that point. What I'm thinking about doing potentially is like it's like an MSI 2024 recap, which is what we're going to be doing this Thursday coming up. We usually recap the event after it's over, like feelings afterwards, like pre-predictions going in, maybe watch the games back a little bit more, see angles that we didn't see before. So after this Thursday coming up, probably take like maybe a week or two break. Not too sure about that, because when summer starts and we go into summer, we literally don't stop doing league shows until like the end of like fucking December, actually, when like you have Worlds, Eastern World Cup, all the Worlds playoff series and the off season news and all that stuff. And it's just a lot. It's just a lot to go over, actually. So might have a 2-week break coming up with the podcast. So I wanted to make sure that this one that you guys got and the one you're going to be getting on Thursday, a little bit more longer, longer, bigger is better, obviously. I want to make sure these last 2 ones are nice meaty ones for you guys in your mouth, going down your throat. So, I made sure to put out a channel update video. Go check that out. And the YouTube videos that I've been basically doing on the Iron Man podcast, those Eric July videos you saw, more videos, not about Eric, but like more videos like that coming out of the podcast will be uploaded. It's just give me some time. I'm getting better at editing this stuff out faster, understanding where to clip the parts out to the point where it just does it immediately, because I'm still kind of a noob and novice at like certain parts being cut out where I have to go and cut more out. So just getting better at it, obviously. So more videos like that you just saw like that today will be coming out more. I'm going to be literally working on that tonight. I was basically working on all that stuff literally throughout this week. I wanted to really make that big push to get this stuff done, and it's all done. Now I just have to honestly, upload the Cloud9 podcast episodes to Rumble, and then I have to just upload the newest podcast episodes to the podcasting platforms. Actually, that's it. And that stuff could just be done over time. And, when that's all done, then you could obviously just watch the Cloud9 podcast when I put the VOD out on Rumble, but you could also watch it live here as well. That is pretty much it. I'm going to start putting out more comic. I had more content coming from my comic book channel and the YuGiOh one. Just got to, give me some time to do it. You should expect the YuGiOh channel welcome video very, very soon. You should expect that. But other than that, thank you guys for your continued support. Means a lot. And MSI is over. Congratulations to GenG. Woo! Second team. what an international event. Super happy about that. Great thing that happened. But yeah, we will see you. If you are just watching this show, we will see you guys back here on Thursday, 7 PST, MSI 2024 recap. And then after that, probably take like a little bit of a break before the summer split, because it's a lot of league to talk about when that shit happens. So, enjoy a break whenever you get the time to in league. It's always really valuable. But yes, we will see you guys later. Have a great day, everybody. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend, morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching this, actually. And remember, if you're a returning or newer viewer, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this episode of the Cloud9 podcast. Comment down below. Hit the notification bell. That way you can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. And we will see you guys in the next one.